Also, I've tinkered with my microphone to check those settings. Let's see if it's working right. Oh, can you guys even hear the mic? It is not picking up all the time. I have YouTube open so I can see the sound. There's nothing wrong. The YouTube chat pulled open, but I also want to be able to hear myself in my ear. I've changed my microphone a ton. You guys even hear? Okay. I've turned down the filter, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better, right? Is that better? Trying to minimize the the clicking that you guys hear, but I don't know. Yo, the big 40 stream streak. That is insane, Trev, dude. 40 streams in a row is ridiculous. Oh man. I also have game sound back for you guys better, hopefully. I spent a lot of time working on the stream over the weekend, but you never know until you go live. So I might have to adjust a few filters, but I appreciate you, Viking Project. Appreciate you a ton. Let's go and port to the dungeon that we're doing. We're doing Skyreach. Skyreach is the best for just like wild chaos keys. Where they going? Actually, I had to change this one setting. Actually, it should be a little bit better now, right? Is that better? Can you hear me better? Do I sound worse or better now? Hopefully better. This is what I used to use. Let's go ahead and get to Skyreach. I need to fix my, what's this called? Pete's defensive history on this character. Sound a bit muddy as if you were talk good. No, it's good. Okay, yeah. I had tried out the settings, so my microphone has two, has this one button that I can like toggle between. And one of them apparently is like only to pick up what's in front of the microphone, which sounds great. It sounds like, oh, you can just place that between you and the keyboard and it's great, right? So that's what I was just trying. But all my friends have told me like it sounds so much worse. I'm like, worse? How does it sound worse? But no, I just heard it and yeah, it does sound worse. But we're back, we have it fixed. The clicking should be reduced a little bit, but I just adjusted the filter again. Let me try it again. Now with that button clicked, let me try turning the filter back up a bit. The clicking, so the mouse clicking will be reduced to almost nothing while I'm not talking, but you'll still probably hear it while I'm talking. I couldn't quite get that figured out, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that this helps, gives you guys some moments of silence from the clicking. I've spent, I am ashamed at how long I've spent working on it over the weekend. Well, ashamed only because I don't have, like, perfect results yet, you know what I mean? Here it is. Pete's. Let's get this showing in the right spot. I think it's all the way over here, all the way over here. Maybe not all the way. Okay. Okay. That's all my spells being tracked. I'm clipping a bit here. Let's move that up. Up to like right here. Target frame down here. Perfect. Okay, we are playing my worst healer today. I've filled the vaults on all my other characters, except for my paladin. My paladin I've only done 4 10s on, but every other healer I've done the full 8 10s. Like I spent so much time playing this weekend. I really wanted to farm some gear over the weekend. There's a lot of my characters that, like, so many of my characters don't have a hand, don't have a wrist, don't have, like, tier pieces and stuff. So I really tried to, like, focus specific pieces of gear over the weekend.
The way forward leads to and your fate in
Wait. Oh god, my keybinds. Oh god, my keybinds. Oh god, my keybinds. Oh god, my keybinds. Okay, we're back. Thing's dead. Oh god, my keybinds. He died so fast though, I couldn't even... Get up, tank, go! I was like, oh god, my buttons aren't working.
I simply wish you had lasted.
It's okay, it's okay. We're back. Okay, wipe, we're fine. Wipe, we're fine. We're fine. Why did I release? Okay. We're fine. We're fine. They changed temporal anomaly. I had forgotten about that. That's why it was throwing me off. So I was like, oh, the change went in. Like, I didn't see an orb travel forward. Then I realized it was casting, tank? Hello? He surrendered to his opponents. What the heck? I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness. What's even going on? Really not getting healed. I mean, he's out healing me. He's a Blood Death Knight. Big sad violin. Give it another try, I believe. Oh, never mind. Oh god, big sad violin. The thing, like, I feel like, I don't know. That was a good wake-up call. I needed that. Honestly, I really did need that. But I mean, oh god, I suck with this healer though. I'm not saying anything because I don't know how poorly I did that. You know what I mean? I don't know how much of that was me. So I'm not even gonna bother. But hey, now we get a 10. That was the 11. We had to get that one out of the way. I forgot to break my key in Silver Moon, so we purposefully did that to break the key. Welcome in, Treb G. Dude, 40 is absolutely insane. What's good, LB? I helped get a Guildy Mage to 3K last night. That is awesome. I really want to do like a... I wanted to do a stream this like past weekend or maybe next weekend, but it fell through. But I was gonna do like something kind of like that where like do like stream viewer keys and like maybe tank them or something. I don't know. That way I could get some of you guys in to heal it and stuff. That'd be so much fun. Like getting people like 12s and stuff. I love when people do that kind of thing, you know. But I feel like that would have been really fun. It's not just you. I want so badly to be good at Evoker, and it's just not happening. It'll click eventually. It will. I think my biggest problem now is I'm temporal anomaly. It's called temporal barrier. Huh? Huh? They changed the name? That's... I don't know about that one. But I think my problem is that I'm sending Anomaly into a Dream Breath too much. I need to break that habit like really quick, because that's not what you do anymore. You need Marethra's Blessing. I also maybe need to make my buffs bigger right here. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I need reps though. I need to get back in the swing of things. I've not played Evoker at all. I don't think this whole week, right? Maybe, yeah, I haven't even done a single key. So we at least want to get 4 keys in to get the 2-slot vault. But I haven't played Evoker since last week, and last week was already kind of sloppy. I'm not going to lie. Well, I don't know. I kind of did that pit, and I kind of slammed it. Like a pit, what, 12 or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Evoker. Oh, also, we are extremely undergeared, and you'll never guess what slots this character doesn't have.
5.
Yep, the same as all the rest.
3,
Why are there, like, a
2,
shortage of hands and wrists this season? Like, what is that? Yo, what's up, Zulkang? I've totally forgotten how I say your name, though. Zolkong? Did I say Zolkong or Zolkang? What's good?
And your fate
You came in just at the right time. I have no idea how to correctly play this character, but we're gonna try. Alright, are we still going? Oh. We're about to get repelled. I'm just, every time I try to cast on someone, I am so I can't see them. Like, so LOS. My echo not work? Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. The reason why I can't freaking heal people. I know why now. I know why now. When I wait. Brother, I can't heal you. Wait. Fix keybinds. Oh my goodness, I can't cast a... Can I do it the old school way? Maybe?
Of power.
So, okay, what's happening and why it feels like I can't heal anyone is because I keep healing myself. And that's because I replaced a few computer parts. We're about to get repelled. I replaced a few computer parts over the weekend. Not over the weekend, over last weekend. I can't cast a single heal to heal these people. I tried to warn. But I replaced a few computer parts, and part of what I replaced, I guess, just had the file with all of my UI in it. And now I've had to rebuild. I've had to completely rebuild. And since I haven't played my Evoker this week, none of my keybinds are keybound, so please don't pull. Give me a sec. Oh gosh, okay. We got this. Quick keybind mode. Quick. Cauterizing Flame. Emerald Blossom. Verdant. Echo. Version. Naturalize. Undulation. Okay, this is why, like, it felt like I wasn't healing the tank. It's because I literally wasn't healing the tank. Okay. Alright. We back. Let's slam. Okay, we got this now. I can actually heal my allies. Much better. Much better. No wonder this felt like my worst character by a lot. It's because it was. I couldn't even do anything. I wasn't doing anything. I was just literally AFK for a bit. Okay, watch this. I'm going to heal this guy and it actually cast a healing spell on him. That is broken. How did he do it? I'm not even going to worry about this hunter. He wants to play Narnia. He can be a Narnia. That is quite literally not my job. I can rescue him. Oh god, what was my keybind for rescue? I'm gonna have to refix that. Dang, I had gotten so used to pressing rescue. I was so proud of myself for pressing it too. And then now I just... broken again. Big sus. Oh, Rob. Oh, that kicked Rob offline. What? What? Yo, what's up, Mad Al? How you doing today? Dude, that one literally sent Rob into the stratosphere. He is offline. I tried to do I was doing a Pit of Saran 19 last night, and before we did it, we were gonna do the skip at the end of it, right? Where everyone was gonna hop on a mount. We had an Evoker, obviously, and everyone was gonna hop on a mount and oh god. And we were gonna take a lock gate and then get carried, like, by the Evoker up to a certain spot, right? That was the plan. So it was like right after we kill the last boss, those guys that run down the mountain and you like fight them, we were gonna skip those guys, right? So right after we kill the boss, the Warlock puts his gate down to just go up a little bit of the mountain and then just like takes the gate up the mountain. Everyone's like, wait, what? What are you doing? Like we said we were gonna skip that, right? He's like, oh crap, my bad, forgot. Like, what? We just spent, like, we literally had rehearsals for this. But what sucked about it and why I'm talking about it is because we had we had been trying for so long. Like we went into the dungeon at just a mythic difficulty and just like cleared the trash up till that point so we could like practice it and just see what the tank meant. And our depth. Ooh, God, the tank always drops like so quick there. I need to like get so much better at healing that on tanks, because I'm so used to playing Mistweaver where like you just literally spin, and they're just like healed through that. But I need to, like, when I play these active healing tanks, I just need to be more aware at that point, like toward the end of that pool. Oh God. Okay, but basically we practiced the skip and our Death Knight fell through the floor and got disconnected. So all that to say, this game's buggy. I don't know what's going on. I'm bad at this character. What else? What else do we know? I mean, that basically sums it all up, right? Wait, Rob's playing survival. Uh-oh. Love to see me some survival. Yeah, this game has been very bad about DCing people, like, in the last, like, 24 or so hours. Hopefully it doesn't happen to us. Hopefully it just happens to our teammates. That's an insane mechanic. Oh, the getting kicked, I know, right? CC'd by his dog, he said. We're definitely letting Rob tank this, but I'm gonna slither in and out of his in the roads. It's so weird having temporal barrier. That's just such a weird name, isn't it? Like, temporal barrier. Like, I know that's what it is, but it doesn't sound the same. Like, it sounds like a different spell, you know? Alright. Make sure everyone's topped up before this one. Oh. Temporal barrier. Let's slam it. Okay, I'll take this one. So, like, Dream Breath is strong enough on its own where you don't need to temporal barrier it. But Marithra's Blessing is just even still the better option, right? Like, I need to reread Marithra's Blessing. What are the ways that I can, like, guarantee a Marithra's Blessing? Hello? Team? Hello? Scaring the poop out of me. But we make it. New old tech. Are Mistweaver Monk not using Spirit Font because it is a bug or because it is directly not good Mythic Plus? In order for it to be, like, good, like, numerically, it can be good if you can get its max value every time. And that is just not the case in Mythic Plus. In order to get max value every time in Mythic Plus, you need people to sit low enough, or at least you need people to sit for a long duration at less than 100% health. And in Mythic Plus, especially in higher keys, you can't do that. You have to top everyone up between each damage instance, or else they'll just get one shot by the next if they're not at full. You know what I mean? So it's just a mechanic that's just designed to do, like, good rot healing. You know what I mean? Or, like, overtime healing, which in but it'll like if everyone gets to full health, it literally disappears. So it's not like rejuvenation where if you put it on someone it lasts 20 seconds and then chooses me.
A gift of
It's not like rejuve where it's a hot where, like, it'll just last that 20 seconds so they can top up and yeah, it'll overheal for a second, but then they take the next damage and it helps in that next instance too. You know what I mean? No, it's like get your value, like, in a burst, but it's not really a burst. You know what I mean? It's just a very weird mechanic. When all the while you can just play other talents that are much more suited for Mythic Plus environment, that are equally powerful. You know what I mean? But just better in that environment, that are easier to get the max value from and stuff. I mean, that's just my take on it. That's why I have moved away from it in Mythic Plus. Seemingly it's just not designed for Mythic Plus, and it could have been changed. They could have taken another look at it and been like, okay, how can we fix this where it's played in Mythic Plus? But they just never did. You know what I mean? They're like, the thing is, like, a lot of its value, it's not even from the hot. Like, I think a lot of people think that, oh, well, the hot doesn't heal a lot, it's bad. It's not that it's bad. It gives you, like, other effects, too, and the other effects are strong. Like, while you have it out, like, your Enveloping Mist and your Rising Suncake are just stronger, which is just, like, it. Not only do you have a bonus hot, you have that Soothing Mist on people, but, you're also, like, your other healing sources are just healing for a bit more, too, you know what I mean? Take me. Alright, take two. Come on. I need to just, like, do the spicier tech, like, jump to that little head over there. I'm way too, like, nervous to try it, you know what I mean? But I guess as an Evoker, that would be the time to try it. What was my Keybind for Rescue? It's 7. Okay, so if I... Just practicing. Okay. We're good. We are good. We have a Maritha's Blessing. Yeah, I definitely need to reread Maritha's Blessing. I'm going to remove that bleed. Probably should have removed the tank's bleed, but I will external him just in case. But it's kind of like there are so many good talents on your talent tree. Like, there are so many good talents. They're just not always great for the environment that you're trying to take it in, you know what I mean? What's another good example? Like, we know Way of the Crane is a busted talent. Like, we know it is, right? But you don't take it in raid because that's just not a good environment for it to get its max value in, you know? You can't really spin on raid bosses. Kind of the same kind of, the opposite applies to whatever I was just saying, Spirit Font, right? Somehow it's always a Skyreach. I know, right? I know. This time it was my fault, but then again, it kind of wasn't my fault. It was my computer's fault for erasing all of my UI. I've had things like that happen all week this week, but luckily the group was patient with me and let me fix my UI and stuff. That was super chill then. I did have to type wait like 20 times though, but gotta do what you gotta do. If I can't heal you, I feel like that's an everyone problem, you know what I mean? But now, I don't think I missed a keybind. I haven't noticed anything yet. Oh, that's a lust. Get this off before I need to start healing. Oh my goodness, that construct died so fast. We definitely need to remove a bleed. I'm gonna time dilate this other bleed. I think those guys are buffed by the affix. I don't really know what that affix does, if I'm being real. But I have a feeling it's not good for us. I kind of just want to sit on Fire Breath until the boss. Alright, boss time. Let's do it. I'm working up my first character, and I have to go in steps of +2 on each key, or I don't get invited. I mean, that's totally fine. Like, that's honestly a great way to learn, right? Don't hit bird if you get grabbed. Okay, so we are really hoping we can, like, rescue people.
A gift.
I'm gonna have Rob targeted here. Wait, I want to do the tech. I want to do the tech. Stop hitting it. Actually, let Rob fall off. That's hilarious. Oh. I'm just letting the guy die here. Our team. They said don't hit the bird. I don't want to die. Yeah, I want to do the tech, honestly. Rob, stop hitting it. Stop hitting it, Rob. Rob, I want to try it. I feel like I can't. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe we just let him disengage that and we're fine. Okay, why have I not pressed stasis once this key? I couldn't tell you guys. I really couldn't. Really could not tell you. But I don't know, ever since I tried, so I had never used stasis before last week. Not stasis, rescue. And now that I've tried it, dude, that button is so fun. Like, it's so cool. I kind of wish like every utility button was like stasis. Okay, yeah, we definitely need some reps on this character. It's not even funny. It's very, very bad. But hey, as long as we recognize it, there's nothing wrong with being a noob. Nice, got my offhand. Grats. Offhand on a hunter. What? How does that work? Wait, can survival dual wield? No shot, that's up. Okay. Offhand? How did that... Receives loot. One hand. Lots of weapons dropping. Oh my goodness. Rip Wolfio? The tank. Oops. Let's see. The old tech. I did the same on my lock, did 2s then 4s, and so on until I had them all 10s. It's just a good way to get reps in, honestly. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you have the time to do that, it's a very good way to go about it. Joey Devil says, appreciate the vids on YouTube. It's helping a lot. Hey, no worries, Joe Devil. Look, I think it's good to be someone who posts their fails on the internet and allows themselves to get humbled. I knew full and well that after watching that one back while editing it, I intended to post that Skyreach regardless. But watching it back, like, my HOTS did, like, recently fall off the tank when he ran in and died. Do I stand by? It was probably an egregious pull, especially with me being a undergeared healer. Yeah. But I knew I would let people, you know, humble me in the comments. And they did, for sure. But that was kind of why I posted it. I think it's good to, like, post things where you don't like play good, and that's why I love this challenge, because it forces me to play a spec like Evoker that I admit I am just not good at Evoker, you know. Why is Skyreach so hard? Because I suck at Prez. Alright, but no, Skyreach is just, it is just a harder dungeon for sure, especially for pugs. Okay, but hey, we got a 10 in. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. Dodging. Yeah, dodging. Uh-oh. Rob, inappropriate. Yeah, it is a harder dodge. Should we report Rob? No, okay, let's see. What key did I get? I got, ooh. Ooh. Do we try it? Do we even try it? Nexus-Point 13 on this character is pretty ridiculous. Second boss usually second boss is always handled poorly. Couldn't soak everyone. Randomly during trash, the tanks fall over. The trash has 2 mobs that stack up on tank that they should fight. away from. Right after first boss and at the top of last platform. Someone has to soak every one. The tank needs to do frontal. Thanks. Could also be soaking some. Oh, I have my medicine sitting here. I never took it. It's just like laying here. Okay, we're about to try a freaking Nexus-Point 13. And it's about to be rough. It's about to be rough. Nexus-Point. Can I even heal the heal absorb? I think if I want to try this key, I need to have a full understanding of Marithra's Blessing. So I'm just gonna read it. Okay, so my essence abilities have a chance to infuse my next reversion, making it Marithra's Blessing. What is Marithra's Blessing? Spring a bloom of life from your target, healing them and up to 4 other allies within 30 yards for a bit of damage or a bit of healing. Blooms may heal your primary target multiple times if no nearby injured targets are present. Very cool. I did not know it could all funnel into one health bar. That is actually really cool. Let's take a warrior. I feel like you never see warriors. Is anyone going to queue up to this key? I don't think so. Okay. So I understood so far everything I knew, but I feel like there's something that I don't about this. Okay. Rank 2. So my reversion protects all allies, reversing a percent of the damage that they take. That's very, very good, but they did nerf that recently. But rank 3, Dream Breath's instant healing is increased by 250%, and Dream Breath has a 100% chance to grant Marithra's Blessing. That's what I did not know. I did not know that Dream Breath guaranteed a Marithra's Blessing. That is brand new information to me. This guy is on my friends list. Oh wait, Rob went offline. Rob's swapping characters. Does Rob have lust? Like Rob wants in here. We shall see. Obsolete the warrior? I don't know about all that, Rob. What is this rat? Okay, but I knew there was something that I had that was guaranteeing proc. Nexus, especially with the Prez Evoker. What? Prez Evoker heals so much. I mean, up to you, but double warrior's rough. Two warrior. I don't mind. I feel like Rob will be worse than the average pug, and I said it. I said it, Rob. I hope you're listening. Okay, here's what I would like, though. Obviously, we need a lust, but oh, I'm a lust. We don't need a lust. What am I talking about? Holy, this spec's broken, dude. Man. This spec is broken. Do I take a B-Res, or do I get a freaking Shadow Priest in here, dude? Shadow Priest is baller. I kind of do want to take a Shadow Priest. Okay, never mind. Let's not take the Shadow Priest. But now we need a B-Res, and then I also need to remember that I have lust. I have lust. I need to remember that. Dream Breath guarantees Marithra's. Yes, okay. I knew. See, I knew that I was missing that. Like my brain just did not have that in there. Why not make everyone stand in line and go with the stronger talent? I know. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the D4 expansion launch in 4 hours. Oh, really? Diablo 4 expansion launch? Very interesting. Okay. Any tanks? Will a tank queue up is the better question. Would you queue up to a Nexus-Point Xenas with this as your healer? I wouldn't. There we go. I wouldn't. Let's get this guy in here. Having another remove would be nice. Okay. I'm very nervous here. Does rescue get rid of the circle around you like how Freedom and Tiger's Lust do? The reason why I'm extra scared is because the reason why I'm extra scared to try it is because if it doesn't, then I'm just colliding our hitboxes. You know what I mean? We still need a tank in 10 minutes. I can come tank. Hey, who knows? Rob is in tank spec. You tanking? The thing is, it's just a 13. Which with this item level, that makes no sense. But what I mean by that is that like in a 13 you have plenty of time. So as long as we don't do anything like crazy, we can just slow pace and just like we will be fine. Okay, Rob, swap to DPS. Alright, we need a tank. I really do think Evoker is really good in Mythic Plus. I feel like they're very slept on. Just a 13. You know what? Get in here, just a 13. You're quoting me. I see you. Alright, we have a backup E-Res. I am Lust. We have a prop paladin. You prop paladins. Y'all make me so nervous, man. So nervous. I did a... What key was I doing? I was going for a resilient 18 over the weekend. I haven't really had much time to play my monk, but I was like, I at least want to see if I can get resilient 18 this weekend. I'll be real, I slammed it. But the one key that I did not time, or like the one attempt that I did not time, was Pit of Saran. Weirdly enough, that key was so hard to time. But two of my wipes were to a prop paladin having no mitigation up for the big guard dudes like Slice or whatever, and just like one shot him both times. And both times the tank was like, oh, I didn't have, like I let my something fall off or something, you know. But it was crazy. Oh, you'll bring a bear, Zare? Ah, man, I would have loved to have a bear. I need to make some bear friends. Like, there are no high-key bear pushers that aren't in a group. But I would love some bear friends to push with, man. I also did a couple bear keys over the weekend because I needed druid keys, and I kind of got tired of playing Resto Druid, if I'm being honest. I didn't get any IO on bear druid. Didn't get any IO, but I did just try to farm some gear, and didn't get any on the druid either. But I did some bearing, loved it. It's so fun, but there are sometimes that I just fell over. I'm like, dude, I just don't know what I'm doing yet. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be porting. We're going to Xenas. Bro, they changed the void collars in seat so they pulse harder, and it makes it so annoying to push seats. Oh yeah, dude. The key that I did the most over the weekend, well, the two. Number one was seat, and number two was Skyreach. Every single one of my characters needs specific loot slot. They all need hands and freaking wrist. Hands, wrist, hands, wrist, hands, wrist on every single one. And like in a lot of loot classes, the only dungeon that has that plus another piece that that character needed was freaking seat. I had to do so many seats over the weekend, and still I did not get any loot. I only got one meaningful piece of loot. If y'all remember on my priest, the shoulders were 170 item level, and I was able to finally get some shoulders on the priest, so that is pretty cool. What else notable happened over the weekend? Oh, hey, so you know how I posted a video of me playing Resto Druid, and I was like, man, I'm making this look so much harder than it should be. I'm gonna openly admit this and let you guys flame me as much as you want, and please do. Please flame me for this. Over the weekend, I was like, what is going on with the druid? I need to find the specific pieces of loot that I need to upgrade the druid. So I was like, let me sim my character. So I load up Simcraft, copy my druid's character sheet or whatever, load it into QE Live, and click Upgrade Finder. And QE Live is like, hey, we can't do that. I'm like, what? So I click it again. Hey, we can't do that. I'm okay. Let me read this error message. It says, make sure that all of your slots are filled with the correct armor type. So I'm like, what? What's it saying? So I go onto my Resto Druid. Lo and behold, the whole time I had cloth pants. Freaking cloth pants that I had bought from the auction house. Or maybe I had like BOE'd them or something, or BO Bind on Warbound or whatever. So yeah, I was wearing cloth pants, and that's apparently that makes you do a lot less of everything, right? I don't really know how it works.
5, 4, 3.
But this
2,
is my
1.
clear worst healer, Evoker. I am very out of practice with it. I've only done one key, which we just did with it, but you guys see I have 1500 IO. There's a high chance we fail this key. It is a plus 13 Nexus-Point Xenas. It is super... It's not an easy key, right? It's not going to be an easy key. Okay, I'm going to click my lust button. Get some damage off. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, we survived our first breath. I'm about to get the blistering, whatever it's called, so I'm going to defensive myself. We also need to get rid of that transference. Okay, one of the paladins saw all that crap hitting me. Sacked me. I need to time dilate the tank. The big tank buster pool. I'm going to dispel that. We just need to have some echoes spread around. Oh. Going to time dilate number 2 on the tank. I feel like we won't need another time dilation for a bit. Okay, now that I have that practice key out of the way, I feel a little bit better. Also, we have our keybinds kind of working again, so I have no excuses. I just have to play well. Okay, I have rescue. I'm gonna be quiet here because I have to focus on when I get targeted. I need to rescue someone. I just thought about it. I'm pulling a melee person out, and I probably should have hit the other person with the dot. It's okay. We need to practice this tech. I don't know the tech yet. My video over the weekend was just that shaman key that we did last week, where it was really showcasing how, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but like trying to learn all the tech across the board on all the healers, it adds up. It really does. And like, even though a lot of it's transferable knowledge, like going from one healer to the next, just use the same type of cleanse or whatever, a lot of it's not. We need to stasis here. I got bop. Ooh, got some bolts going off. Oh, please. That was the slowest stasis I've ever shot. Oh my goodness, I'm getting walloped, dude. Got a battery go off. We're likely wiping here.
Only
that was really bad.
Survive.
Very, very bad. Holy, I feel like that caster was just like picking us off one by one, and then I guess we just didn't kill this battery behind it. Big sad violin. Massive sad violin. No. But what's up, Vicar? How you doing today? I believe. Time dilate. Oh my gosh, another battery went off. Oh, this is just kind of tragic. I feel like we probably shouldn't have pulled the circuit seer into this pool. Just do the engineer pool alone. See, this is what we just need, like, slow and steady. We don't need to do anything insane. We got this. Keep your cool, keep your heads. This is literally still timeable. We're fine. We are fine. I know that bringing the circuits here and there is a very standard pool, but like I'm saying, we need to get everything. We need to handle the mechanics. We can't just let every bolt go off. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know what really is going on. I feel like all of melee is just crowded right now. Okay. God, I'm so sorry. I pulled him
Only the strongest
Okay, I should never press this button ever again. I tried tech. Here's what happened there. Here's what happened. Okay, that was all me. I looked in melee. I saw a warrior, and I was like, hey, I'm going to rescue off the warrior. I won't pull him very far. But, of course, there's 2 warriors. You know, the one key in existence that has 2 warriors. I rescue the warrior trying to just cleanse my own dot. No, I fly across the puddle, get the other warrior, fly him around. I don't know. I'm just gonna say chalk it up to bad healer. No worries at all. Gonna slam the 12. I'm not pressed. God, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rescue. Cleanse it. I'm so excited to try rescue. Like Fade, Tiger's Lust, Freedom, all of these buttons are cool and all, but they're boring. Rescue's like spicy, okay? You pick up someone, you carry them, and you cleanse your dot and stuff. I was excited to try the tech, but man, I'm not gonna lie, I literally looked down, saw a warrior health bar, was like, okay, let me click the warrior and rescue, and instantly just flew us into death. But I think we would have died either way, because I think the reason why is because Rob was the only person hitting that battery over there in the corner, and we were gonna die either way to the next battery explosion. But yeah, that was super cursed. Okay, double warrior comp, cool, but my small brain can't handle it. It literally cannot handle it. I gear up a Mistweaver in Mythic Plus. I can't go back to other healers, man. It's so strong. It's strong and it's so fun. Like how much fun did you have playing the Mistweaver? I'm curious. Did you like it? If Mistweaver is like this, I don't want to know how strong Resto is. Dude, Resto's crazy right now. Have y'all seen the Resto Druid build that you can like spam Starfire? Obviously, you need to like spread around HOTS as the tank's pulling and stuff, and you just like, if it's a big pool, you just spam Starfire and it like literally like, you're doing 200k DPS and like full healing everyone with everyone. It's crazy. Go get your AUG. I'm not against an AUG. I will say though, having a backup B-res for the tank with a prop paladin always makes me feel better, but we will put some faith in the AUG. Double Evoker though? I don't know. We have the superior Evoker spec in the group. Hey Ninja, I'm getting better at raid healing, and is 70k HPS good for normal raiding and heroic raiding? Checking Warcraft logs, healers are doing like, okay, Patrick. The thing with parses are people, especially if you're just looking at, if you like click on a boss and look at the first page of a boss, people will literally like solo heal a boss and like get a bunch of pugs that'll stand and everything, and like that's how they do it, right? They have full mythic gear, they're a mythic raider, and they'll just like do nonsense, right? So when you look at logs, especially normal and heroic, just know they are not like a good metric. Like that is maybe showing in theory like how much HPS one person can do if everyone takes close to maximum damage and that one healer just cranks, right? And that healer's overgearing the content. But that like I know a lot of people like look at normal logs like, why am I not like, you know, is this you? Oh gosh, I need confirmation. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to look at parses, like even looking at mythic parses. Like sure, it's nice to know like what the maximum is that your spec can do, like looking at like the rank 1 parses. But if you look, especially like as we're getting later in the season, you're gonna start to notice that guilds will like 2 heal bosses just to make like get a little higher pixels on a leaderboard. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of tacky, honestly. Like it's not tacky that they do it, but it's kind of it's just like that doesn't. It's not the same. You know what I mean? Not worried for my healing, it's just different being a raid healer when I was always DPS, yeah, for sure. The thing about raid healing is there's only a set amount of healing that can be done between you and the other healers. So when you think of it like that, if you're splitting that amount of healing between 4 healers, everyone's going to do less healing than if you were splitting among 3 and so on and so forth. So like the less healers you have, the more each healer can theoretically do, right? Already on paper. But then also the amount of healing that you do changes so much in a given group. You know what I mean? Like, you could be in a guild that just, they think every swirly's a soak mechanic. You're gonna do a lot more healing, right? Or you could have some like just like very chill people. Also, how good your DPS comes into play. Like I'm talking like if you can phase a boss before you see the next mechanic, you're already gonna do much less healing. You know, like there's so many things that like come into play, especially in like normal and heroic. It's just those fights are already set to do like X amount of healing. You know, there's not like the big like one-shotty things that you sit there and get like so many seconds to heal into. Like heroic and normal are meant to like, it's gonna bring you down, but like there's nothing else following it, so you have like 2 seconds until everyone's topped up, and then all the healing's done for that moment. You know what I mean? So it is just really hard. I will say like you will see a lot like where you can practice a ton in normal and heroic and getting more healing is in your timing. Like your timing's very, very, very important even in normal, because like I said, like the healing gets done back, like your health bars move much quicker. Like you'll drop to half health and everyone will get topped up by like the tranquility that's being cast. You know what I mean? So you have that split second to like, if you ramp up before that damage, like spread echoes across everyone, then the damage hits, and then you no, I took an AUG. I thought it was you. Couldn't find your key in the list, so my AUG was probably, well, hold on, are you NA or EU? You couldn't find my group. I'm NA, so maybe EU? Are you EU? But you know what I mean? There's just like, what I'm trying to say is there's so many different factors with it. You know what I mean? Some healers I talk to do 100 HPS, and I'm a beginner healer. Like the thing is, oh, what happened? The thing is like, that's what I'm trying to say is like when you're learning healing, the number one thing that you should do is don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to your recent self. Like even though you're say you're like brand new at healing, this is your first time even trying to heal a raid, do as good as you can do. And then next week when your guild gets back together and you raid again, attempt to do better. You know what I mean? Every other healer is going to be doing that too, so it's going to be harder the next week. But as long as you're improving and feeling like you are doing better healing, like it doesn't even have to be a bigger number, it just has to be better healing. Like if you're like, okay, that pool felt very good because I know like immediately after the big slam I had my big button ready to go, I had hot spread around, like I know I did that better. It's just that everyone else has more gear this week, so like all the other healers sniped it a bit more. Like, you know what I mean? Like as long as you are improving it at the little things, like just your timing, ramping when you need to ramp, cashing in on that ramp when you can cash in, like pressing your buttons at a good time. And look at the fundamentals. There's a website called WoW Analyzer. So for example, for us Mistweavers, you can plug in your log. So like you can record a log, plug it into WoW Analyzer, and it'll be like, hey, your renewing mist sat at 3 charges for too long. Like you sat on it for like 10 whole seconds here. Like you should press renewing mist, don't sit on it. Same with like rushing wind cake. Like it'll do all those like super basic things. Like it'll kind of give you the very good, like a good little look at the foundation. You know what I mean? Over on Proudmoore, I'm in the Spanish cluster of servers. Still feel like it should have shown up though. Also, Sake Michi with the Prime sub, dude. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. Supporting small streamers is so important. You have no idea how much that support carries in. I appreciate you so much for the support. The Bezos bucks mean a lot to me, because he just stole from Jeff Bezos, and honestly, that is worth it in and of itself. Okay, so we have Dream Breath out. Now we have Murthra's Blessing. Yeah, we are already taking so much less damage. Time Dilate the tank. We have Echo Spread. Time Dilate the tank again. He has big CD stacked, but okay, I'm getting targeted by Blistering. Pop my defensive. Make sure to stay close to the tank, so that little Blossom will heal me a bit too. I need to take my medicine, it's just sitting here. But anyone just joining us, we are 239 item level, this is my worst healer by a big margin. I am very, very bad at Evoker, and anyone that has been tuning in already today has seen exactly that. Bang. Big tech. Look at that. That Evoker, he's stuck with it. I mean, he can rescue his own, right? But I need a lot of practice on this character, admittedly, and I think it's okay to admit that. Like, I'm gonna have a worst healer, right? Bound to happen. And I'm so fine with it being Prez Evoker. It's like my least enjoyed healer by a good bit too. You know, I say that, but I end up always liking Prez Evoker after I played a bit. It just takes me a bit to like get used to liking it again, you know. Did I lust? Okay. Oh, I didn't lust. The other guy lusted. I'm glad we have another guy with lust, because I totally forgot about it. Yeah, one thing about this dungeon is I've always noticed the timer is a little bit more free in this place than some other dungeons. Maybe I've just been trained by, freaking Algathar Academy to think that every dungeon's just like a terror, but, no, just some of them. I can get rid of his dot, but it's already ended, basically. Definitely should have Dream Breath before sending Temporal Anomaly. That would have guaranteed the Marither's Blessing. Okay, Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marither's Blessing. Okay, I need to get that drilled into my skull. Because how I have it from last season is completely backwards. I would go like, lead with Temporal Anomaly, you know what I mean? Oh, I just stood in that. Sorry, I was mesmerized by the other Evoker using Rescue to get rid of the dot. He got stunned. I'm gonna go ahead and rescue that, or not rescue, rewind that. Oh, time dilate. Dream Breath. Let's have Echoes out, then I can Marither's Blessing when I need to. Yeah, okay, I need to just like, I need to vocalize. Ooh, don't step in that. What are we doing? I need to vocalize it every time. That way it just like drills into my brain. We have Dream Breath coming off here soon. My Dream Breath for this Arcing Mana. I'm going to go ahead and apply that Temporal Anomaly. And then I'm just going to send it. Fly around this corner, not take much. Nice. Get some Echoes spread around. That feels very, very powerful, though. If I keep doing that, if I develop that muscle memory, I feel like I'm going to be doing so much better. Get rid of that Transference or whatever it's called. Plus Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marither's Blessing. Like clockwork. I will say what's very nice about the recent changes to Prez Evoker are your Temporal Anomaly like no longer has that slow like travel time. And what that means is everyone gets the Echo all at once the cast finishes, right? Which is very, very nice because what was really annoying is when you'd send that Temporal Anomaly and like Verdant Embrace and only like the two people like close to you got hit by it, you know what I mean? That was pretty annoying. Now you don't have to worry about that. Hey, we just got rescue. We're just trading rescues, dude. This is so sick. Double Evoker's like much more fun than Double Paladin. Like, sure, they can do the same tech and stuff, but like, it's not as cool. Okay, I was about to do it. We need a Dream Breath. I probably should have waited till this Arcing Mana starts. Done. Then Marither's Blessing. Transference. What I'm really worried about is, am I gonna have enough healing to be able to heal back the heal absorb on this boss? That is kind of my big worry here. if I do the fundamentals, like, part of it is, like, you don't have that much time to heal everyone. If I do the fundamentals, I feel like I should be okay. That is a very good split. There, it's on Rob. It's going to apply Echo. That is beautiful. I think he can only hit 2, though. He needs to be careful. Oh, we got all 3. What a gamer. Is it on? It's on the other Evoker. I'm going to take a center position, still close to these puddles. Okay. Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marithras. I can probably have an Echo out and like get a Verdant Embrace off first. I'm just like thinking. I'm not even like... I'm gonna go ahead and Time Dilation myself. So Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marithras. Okay, it didn't quite do all the healing. But it did almost all of it. If I... Okay, now let's build on top of that. If I go... Echo, 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 Verdant Embrace right before that. I definitely should have waited and gotten the 2. What a noob. Oh, that's my bad. Okay, so if I spam around some Echoes, I don't have Verdant Embrace, so all of this is just for naught. But I can, oh, they need to get out of that hole. I'm just gonna rewind this one because it's kind of sus, but I'm just like, I'm literally just waiting, like, honestly. And no rush beforehand. Go ahead and rewind. Temporal Anomaly. On Rob. Oh. I'm in jail. Help. Okay, it is on me. Popping defensive, and I'm doing Time Dilation there. I am taking no risks. Let's go and get a breath off. Okay, we were able to heal it. I kind of AFK'd there for a bit, just pulling up resources, and I don't regret it, honestly. Okay, we got through the boss, and this was the boss I was afraid of. Now, the next big thing that I'm afraid of is...
Forget to send the conduits.
Hog. Big Evoker Gaming. We're here today. We're ready. No, but the big thing, the 2 big things that I'm scared of next, coming up in this dungeon, are the next boss when we all stack in the light puddle. I'm afraid of that healing. That healing's going to be kind of crazy. And I'm also afraid of... What else am I afraid of? The final stretch going up to the last boss with all those magic debuffs. We don't have a... You know, I'm so... It's kind of like is crutch like the right word? Where I'm so used to playing with them as a Mistweaver who has revival. I can just revival away that die, you know what I mean? So having that on reserve, let's get rid of the curse on ourselves. Then Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly. Ooh. There we go. Also, I will say, like, it looks like we're going, like, kind of slow in this dungeon, but we have a warrior. And I know warriors, are they still 5 target capped? Like, have they ever gone through an uncapped warrior at all, or no? Forward flash is, I have my Echo on the tank ready to go. Red Bellow, I'm going to send a Dream Breath. I'm going to get rid of this curse if I have it. I don't. Oh, Anomaly. I'm going to Verdant Embrace this one, and then Marithra's Blessing. I don't know. Something about it just felt right. Whoa! Click Booster with the follow. Oh gosh, that sounds like Click Booster on Kick. I appreciate you if you're a person. I don't think many people, actual people, watch me on Kick yet. So if you are a person, I am very appreciative. Okay, let's we have Dream Breath ready for this guy. Here comes Dread Bellow. Also have hella echoes saved up. Go ahead and Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Breath Rose, now we can use these echoes. Dang. We need to stop that leech fail. All I have is this. One thing that's throwing me off is every now and then, like, one of your echoes will apply to a second person. There's like some talent that like makes your echo go to someone else as well. And I keep like reapplying echo to someone because I don't notice they have an echo on them until like I had just clicked the button. You know what I mean? So I need to get better about that. Maybe if I track that. Okay, I'm about to get a Tropic Leech. I have echo on myself. Verdant Embrace, echo, Dream Breath should be enough, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, now I can Temporal Anomaly, and I have that free Marithra's Blessing. Okay, I'm starting to get the rhythm of it. I'm really starting to get the rhythm of it. The thing is, like, on this pack, I probably won't need... Ooh, watch your feet. Watch your feet, watch your feet. He had literally just walked into that. What are we doing? He, like, sidestepped into it. That's funny. Okay, let's get Temporal Anomaly out again. Okay. The rhythm of Evoker. I'm not gonna lie, when you do it like this, one, it's a lot more powerful, but two, it feels a lot smoother. I'm not gonna lie.
You have all failed in your purpose.
Can I go ahead and send it the scales here? We'll have it up on boss.
Is there no end to you intruders? Do us all a favor and
Go Storm.
before I have to kill you.
Watch out. Yeah, Marithra's locked and ready to go. Blistering Smite, we're gonna go ahead and just time dilation Rob here. Void Lash, make sure we're not on the tank. We aren't. Searing Rend. So we're not really gonna see much more damage here, so I might just Dream Breath. Marithra's Blessing the tank. Keep him up. Okay, so this boss, I am afraid of the damage that we're going to take while we're all stacked. Luckily, though, our tier set... Now, this character's like... It's funny. It's our least geared character. It actually has 4 set. I don't know how that math works, but I take it. But it's our least geared character that has 4 set. Our 4 set just spawns a free Emerald Blossom underneath us when we do that, when we Verdant Embrace. Which works out very nicely for us on fights like this, where we're all going to be guaranteed stacked, you know? I'm also afraid of the second set of ads. Second set of ads have a frontal, which if we all stack in and tank is tanking, it can get us all killed. Get the tank up. Sorry, I spilled a bunch here. Ooh. Red Bellow, have echoes on everyone from Temporal Anomaly. Also have hella echoes saved up. And use all of that right now. Need a curse remove. It's so cool. I'm actually using Evoker tech like an Evoker. I kind of want to, like, after this challenge, I kind of want to see if I can play Og Evoker at like a good level. I bet, I don't know, I don't think I could. But if I were to ever do a series where like I do like tanking to X amount of IO, DPS to X amount of IO, and support to X amount, I would have to play you know. I couldn't quite hit both of these guys. That's okay. Alright, let's sit on these Evokers. Sit on these Essence Bursts for as long as we can. On these echoes. I'm not even going to Fire Breath. I don't really know the timings of this boss as an Evoker. So I am just going to wait. And I'm also going to wait until we both go back into melee to drop rid of Verdant Embrace. So that way we can cleave with our Emerald Blossom. This... Oh, that hurts a lot. Go ahead and click Lust. It'll last the whole duration of the stack phase. Gonna get some echoes spread around. Oh, the Void Lash. Oh, that hurts a lot. So that's what I was talking about. That one ad cleaves. We don't have him killed. gonna be extra spooky. I might even say like tank don't get in this next soak. Did I say something or no? We're about to kill the boss. I think I just full send, right?
There will be no end to your suffering.
Alright, we gotta kill these ads quick.
Go! Show me why I tolerate your incompetence.
Okay, how do I want to do this? I want to stasis, dream breath, control anomaly, Verdant Embrace. And we have a Mirthra's Blessing after it. Beautiful. Oh my god, that sequence was so good. My stasis was fat and like perfectly lined up. Well, hold on. Hold on, we haven't survived yet. But my stasis was so perfect and I had like the perfect set of spells after it. Like, ooh. So nice. Love to see it. Alright, I've just been sitting here fiddling with my medicine. I need to take it.
Lothraxian, this isn't what the light demands of us. Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust
Alright.
us.
One thing I'm noticing is in my old UI, I had glows on certain spells that like I needed to keep on cooldown, right? For example, Tip the Scales. Right now, my Pete's is not only covering Tip the Scales, but Tip the Scales is no longer glowing. So one, I either need to re-add that glow back or retrain my brain to press Tip the Scales much more often. This whole dungeon I've been so fixated on just making sure everyone's healthy that I haven't really been doing much damage, which is kind of how I used to use Tip the Scales, right? I used to just send it on Fire Breath and just blast damage. So maybe I just do that every now and then. Here I have Blistering. I need to heal through that. Ow! Goodness! That chunks me. That should have been like 3 defensives in 1. That was crazy damage. Use these Echo Seed there. My free Echo went on that Evoker, and I just went ahead and reapplied it. Oh no. I just dispelled. Okay, we just got sacked. Paladin's looking out for me. Alright. Spell there. Dream Breath, Control Anomaly. We'll have a Mirthra's on the back burn. We have Burn It in 5. Going Time Dilate 1. Dispel the other. Then that Mirthra's, spread these Echoes again. We have Dream Breath, but I have Verdant Embrace. I need to Verdant Embrace and Echo. Or Echo of Verdant Embrace first. Let's go an Echo, Mirthra's Blessing, and I have Dream Breath ready to go. Cycle starts anew. Dream Breath, where's the Evoker? He's back there. Okay. That dot is on me. That dot doesn't show on my UI. Which is pretty annoying. As long as I'm paying attention. Like, I know we're pulling an image. Hey, yo! With the Prime sub, I don't know why it sounded like that. That is one thing I was not able to figure out over the weekend, but I'll put some more time into figuring that sound in. But Specky, what's up with the Prime sub? Thank you so much for the support. Every little bit adds up. But a Prime sub is huge. So if every little bit adds up, just think about how big that means to me. Or how big that means to me. How much that means to me. How big that support is. Thank you so much, Specky. The Bezos bucks are clutch. Ripping money out of, stinking Jeff Bezos' hand. I appreciate that alone. But then handing that money to me... I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the support. Do I need to defensive this? No. Okay. But even in a 12, I don't need to. Good to know. Oh, I don't like that beam up there. So Living Flame has a travel time. I wonder if it's gonna be good to see the image. We can try it. Yeah, I am out of range of this guy. One Dream Breath. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and warp. I didn't time it right, but I bet that works. I bet if you send your Living Flame at a certain time on that cast bar, I bet it'll bend and like travel to the correct image. Because Snowball, if snowballs work, I feel like that would work, right? We have Burning Embrace for this. Some echoes out. You see it? Let's spread these echoes. Ooh, I got my free one on myself. I was able to catch it that time. Go into Temporal Anomaly, keep it on cooldown. We're gonna send a Dream Breath into it, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but probably not ideal. Also, somehow the Demon Hunter got my Dream Breath. That's pretty nice. I really want to try this again. Okay, it did not bend. I didn't see it turn away. I think someone kicked the wrong one there. I'm defensive because I have 2 charges and we only have 1 pull after this. Boss down. What's weird is that these pools scare me more than that boss. That boss is such a joke, honestly. And now that I've said that, I've jinxed my next pool of the boss, right? That's how that works.
Farewell, old friend.
Alright. Oh no! Those melee hits from the thing kept delaying my cast. He's throwing off my timing. Okay, we're back. We're back.
It's over. Come through the portal.
All right, there was so we timed this key, right? But the good news, the even better news than that, is that there was so much to improve. Which, hold on, we're gonna send it off with a bang. I literally had stasis saved up and didn't send it. What am I doing? But the good news is that we had so much room to improve there. Like, I kind of want to watch this one back because I know there's a lot that I could have done a lot better there. You know what I mean? I actually feel like the timer in this one is one of the tighter ones. Maybe it's tight to get the optimal lusts, you know? Ooh, someone got the ring. Love. Would love to roll. Ooh, he doesn't need the ring. He says roll for him. Wait. Okay, let's roll. I think the wrong person told us to roll, but that's okay. Never win a roll in a dungeon. Okay, I feel like I got something. I know I got one of the reroll not reroll tokens, but oh, speaking of reroll tokens, I haven't gotten them on this character yet. I need to go do that. Dang, we missed out 2 dungeons. I could have just sent it on. But I feel like I got something, didn't I? Receive loot, spark, a dom. Yeah, I knew I got this, but I guess that's all I got was a spark. Maybe the spark was the purple thing I didn't know. GG. Alright, dude. Slan to 12 at 239 item level. That's not bad. That is not an easy 12 either. But I just, like, honestly, I played hyper cautious on the parts that scared me coming up. Like, extra cautious. Why does no one play the other hero talent, Flame Shaper or whatever? Is it that much worse than Chrono Warden? I honestly don't know. I feel like double 2 charges of Dream Breath could be really good with Maritha's Blessing. I feel like it could be good, right? But I guess the thing is, like, you don't really need it. You know what I mean? You don't need a second charge of Dream Breath. Chrono Warden adds more damage than Flame Shaper. Doesn't Chrono Warden add, like, tankiness too? Where is it? Oh yeah, I would rather have less time on my Tip the Scales cooldown than Dream Breath, you know. Might be making a comeback with most teachings. Ooh, that would be really cool. I love Flame Shaper. I would love to see it come back. I loved it back when it had, what was it, Eruption or Ignite or something? I feel like I just named 2 spells that are not the spell I was thinking of. What was its like one button that they had? That I don't know. Ooh, this buffs your echoes, which is very, very good. I don't know, Chrono Warden is just like all around great. Like, it gives you a lot of good things at like most moments, you know. I could have sworn that it gave you some kind of mitigation when you hovered, or maybe that's just... Oh, it's right here. Yeah. So Warp reduces damage taken by 20%. So it literally gives you a little mitigation for a big slam, which is very, very good. If you start to optimize that, which I should be doing that. I can press Warp right before a big like slam or something. GG. Alright. What did my key become? What we got? We're gonna have a 13. Oh my god. Going from Nexus-Point 12 Nexus-Point 12 to seat 13. We need more pugs. Okay, going from Nexus-Point 12 to seat 13 is terrifying. What I need to go do first is I need to go get those reroll tokens. Yo, what's up, Dragon Redux? Now that is a blast from the past. How are you doing, Dragon Redux? How's life treating you? Well, more importantly, how's midnight treating you? Have you gotten the gear that you wanted? No, I'm kidding. How's life treating you? Hopefully well. Hopefully you've gotten promoted, graduated from school, you've written a book about your life story, and you're married with 3 kids. I don't know. Hopefully life's treating you well, though. What was I doing? I was going to the Void Storm. We have to get our tokens. Oh, wait. There's a blue question mark here. Hold on. Let's turn whatever this is in. What is this?
For Silver Moon.
Open the darkest corners. Well done, Ellie Ninja.
I will
Thank
do my
you.
duty for Azeroth.
Wait, can we get gear from this?
All that I worked for.
Ah.
Gone.
Champion equipment for... Dang it. They should have made that a heroic one. Okay. What was I doing? Ah. God, it sucks how my brain works. I wish I could just, like, focus on one thing. And just, like, go to the path. Like, stick to the path. Go to the objective. Get it done. And then get distracted by the next thing. You know what I mean? Ah. Yeah, I know. It said champ gear, but man, I really wish that it was a heroic week for time walking. But to be fair, I've done 10 dungeons on like all the alts this week. If I also then had to go and do some time walking, man, I would have played this game. I already did play this game way too much this week, and I would have played it even more had that been the case. Y'all know when we get more reroll tokens? Are we getting any more? I don't know. When do we get more every week, or how does that work? But regardless, Seat of the Triumvirate. Of course, I haven't even had a rep of this dungeon. I kind of do want to send it. You know? Kind of want to send it. It is time walking 2 a week. Oh wait, you get 2 a week. Wow, that's insane. Man, hold on though. Does it overcap? So like I haven't used any of mine on my monk. So will I go up to 4, or should I use them on my monk tonight before they go away? You know what I mean? Oh yo. Because the thing is, I did not. It overcaps. Wait, I've already confused my. I literally just like flash grenaded myself. What did I mean by that? It goes up like crest. Okay, so I'll be able to get 4 out of 4. Very nice. The reason why I didn't use them is because my guild. We did things in a very specific order this week. We killed 3 bosses in the Void Zone and the Void Raid, and then we went and killed Chimeras. That way everyone could turn in the quest, and we could all use our reroll tokens on Chimeras, hoping for a Gaze of the Ancient, right? That was our hope. The problem is that I'm an idiot, and I didn't have the quest nearly close enough to being done before then, so I didn't get to reroll. So I've just been holding on to my tokens for next week. We kill Decimus. So, okay, so that means that I can get, like, 1 Mythic Plus reroll and then 1 Chimeras reroll each week moving forward, which is really cool. I don't even know if that's the best trinket now. I think, like, in Mythic Rating, people are starting to like the Crescendo trinket. I spec'd that trinket early on, but I only was able to get a champion piece, and it did not perform. You can technically get 3 a week. Oh. Bonus one from Vault. Oh, is that like if you don't get something good from the Vault, you can like buy one or something? Married, yeah. Anyways, in terms of Midnight, yeah, married, yeah. But what's really cool is I got puzzle boxing. That's so funny, dude. We're such nerds. I said Dragon Redux. It's been a minute. How's life treating you? Actually, more importantly, how's Midnight treating you? And then he was like, yeah, I got married. But, yeah, Midnight is treating me so well. That's so good. Next week... Uh-oh. Spoiling the plot of Midnight already? I mean, I'm sure it's just speculation, but... 2 from Decimus, 1 from Vault, if you hate your Vaults. Okay. Goes up like crest. Boyo, you can get all of them. Get a bonus 1 from Vault. I wish I could get a heroic litany or lurk. Do what I did. Just get it from your Emissary of War cache. Easy. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. I have Lust. You have B-Res. Thing is, like, now we're actually going into harder keys, so we need to like actually get better people. But that feels so wrong in this challenge. I love taking people with like lower IO, because that opens us up to some content. You know what I mean? Not how you drink. Dude, I got the litany from my monks. No, I got litany from my monk's first vault, which I did forego tier set week 1 in order to get it, but I don't what's it called? I'm not mad about it, you know what I mean? You're using me as an excuse to get Resil 13 on this tune. Let me turn on the fan really quick. It's getting a little warm in here before the seat 13. Dude, this is gonna be brutal. We might wipe in the first pool. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna do what I can to not do that. How about that? Let's get a druid. Let's not get a druid. Let's skip the druid. All right, let me turn the fan on. That is not the fan. That is the light. The thing is, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I have to hold my shirt down. Go up there. I accidentally, like, fully flashed you guys one day. Standing up, trying to turn the fan on. Yeah, that's a no regrets pool there. For sure. I mean, yeah, definitely no regrets. The thing is, like, that trinket's so good at Mythic Plus. I kind of hate, though, how it procs. You kind of need to macro it to something. Flash the belly. No. 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 Gotta keep this Unkbod under wraps. It is way too powerful. But I think in Raid there's just like better options now, right? It's a little too exposed, my camera, right now. Well, I'm also just the most pasty white person on the planet. Look at that. Look how white my palm is. What? There's no way I'm that pale. Okay, look, the camera takes away so much skin tone. Don't look. Never mind. I take it back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to punch the mic just then. That is the Raid. What on earth am I doing? We're going to Xenas, and that's not even in the zone. Come on. Act like you've been here. No, we aren't even going to Xenas. We're going to Seat. As long as I don't hit the trinket, it's a win. Oh yeah, Seat has such a big loot table though. But it's like all good pieces. You hate when good Mythic Plus trinkets drop in Raid, yeah. It's how it always works, but it's good marketing. It's a great way to build your game, I think. I don't fault them for doing it. It's getting Mythic Plus people to do Raid and getting raiding people to try Mythic Plus, you know? Got that gamer skin. Can y'all tell I sit inside and play video games all day? That's bad. No, I used to be a lifeguard, and I kid you not. After the summer, I would be less tan than I was before the summer. I don't know how to explain it. My skin is crazy, and I'm going to a dermatologist soon, hopefully to just like see what's wrong with me, but dude, my skin is so botched. It's like the like when I was being crafted by like Chromie. I don't know who builds you in Midnight or whatever. But like at my character select screen, it was like, what skin do you want? And they just said no. They just, you know, throw in the scraps. I literally have the hot dog of skins. It's so bad. Okay, let's do this, dude. Plus 13, Seat of the Triumvirate. This is my first time in this dungeon. I am terrified of these first few pools because my main way to cleanse the chain for myself is rescue. But if I don't time it super precisely, what can end up happening is I can collide with someone's hitbox. We can both take a tick from each other's at the same time, and I can basically get us both killed. So I'm very worried about even trying this. Like, do I even try it? You know, I don't know. This is also only like my third key on this character, like almost this whole season. You know what I mean? I think it's like my fifth time on this character this whole season. But we are hella under geared. Luckily, we do have a one-hand heroic piece, which is kind of like our saving grace on this character. This character also is like one of my two healers that has tier set. I don't know how it got tier set before some of my other characters that I played so much more. Oh, that's true, Dragon Redux. I can literally just blame the DPS if I die. That's a great point. I'm going to keep that one in mind. I can also blame the fact that I'm going to have to like click Lust and stuff. I have so many excuses at the ready, right? Like the chamber is loaded, okay? We'll be fine. Look, if we quick wipe,
5,
that's fine.
4, 3.
That is
2,
fine.
1.
It is my key. My meta, my incarn. Wait. The player is in combat. It wasn't me. Said in combat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your incarn means a lot to me, I promise. Okay.
1.
Let's go. My glacial spike. Oh no. That's what that was. That's why we couldn't do it. Okay, I am not going to stack on people. This first one, I'm just going to... I'm going to defensive here, and then we're going to Dream Breath. Temporal Anomaly. Okay. So my defensive's good enough. Oh no, I got targeted by that. So my entire stasis was me just spot healing myself. That is so bad. Okay, the DPS is huge. We have a freaking UDK. We are going to be okay. UDK, it'll be okay. We also have a Guardian Druid. They do infinite damage for a tank. Okay. Oh, that's the worst flight I've ever done. Hold on, let me ask you guys a question. Any of you guys that actually know something about this spec, do you do less damage if you don't travel that far? You know what I mean? Like, if you get, like, less ticks off, does it just do less damage? Is that how that spell works? Gonna pop a defensive here. Gonna rewind. I have no buttons. Dream Breath. Temporal Anomaly. Oh, it knows who the weak link is. It knows who to put that heal absorb on. Okay, this guy is hella squish. Let's blast him with it. I'm going to pick up and carry this mage here. Don't bolt me. What are you doing? Okay. We did it. We did the tech. We're fine. Y'all know it's serious when my tongue comes out. I'm like... Who is it? I think Mad Skills does that face a lot when he thinks. I get it. It makes sense. Okay, I'm getting bolted again. Tank's down. Tank is down. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Die, die, die.
I simply wish you had lasted
Tank's
a
back.
little
Do
longer.
we... Tank living? The question. Time dilate tank. We're back. We're fine. Temporal Anomaly into Murtha's Blessing into just any other spells. My stasis, I need to not stack on another player. I need to... Oof! Whoa, dude, I was cranking. Hold on, I was actually cranking. How do we come out of this alive? So that guy can't. That was an ill-timed Leeching Wood. Oh, he's out of range. Okay, I don't have much here. I don't even know if Zephyr works on this. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of my comfort zone, it's not even funny. Wait for the Leeching Void. Apparently he immuned it somehow. Okay, hey, we recover. 8 deaths. I've timed keys with many more deaths. And that's not saying much, actually. That kind of just shows how bad I am. Let's defensive that bolt. Let's really help out the tank here. Oh man, that is just... That tank buster on pool is kind of just tragic. Do we have a B-res ready to go? We have an actual kite himself flying the boss around. Oh my goodness, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Okay, that's okay. I'm just truly showing my discomfort with the spec. We will come back, I believe. We will definitely come back. I'm gonna start playing better here soon. Trust the process. Okay. For this Crashing Void, I'm going to use my warp to get mitigation. Ooh. Help tank through that. Echo him as he gets targeted. And he went far. Okay, let's get some echoes spread around here. We're fine. We recover. I've come back from worse. Losing Slam. I'm going to go in defense of that because that really hurt last time. Let's pocket tank. I'm going to external the tank here. I'm going to go underneath that. Our Demon Hunter took a tick. Going to go underneath that. Kind of a bad drop on my part. Oh. Oh, mage, be careful. Gotta time dilate the mage. Okay. Oh. Green Breath, Temporal Anomaly. Into Marithras. That's our stasis sword up. That's a very good stasis. Get another Marithra proc. That's nice. Got another Marithra proc. Okay. Working for us. This has been the sloppiest 13 attempt I think anyone's ever attempted. But I love it. I am here for it. Let's go ahead and send that stasis out. Another Dream Breath going. I think we could have just focused boss, right? I don't want to fly over there because I know the ads would die, and then I would just be left in the puddle. That would be how I die. Okay, you know what? Kudos to these pugs for not giving up. I mean, We're giving it the old college try. Let's Zephyr this. Ooh, and that's still chunked, dude. Okay, Demon Hunter is aggro. Looks like we missed one of those guys over there. Huh. I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but watch our feet. Good recovery? I think so. I think so. I think we're still gonna be fine. I believe. I have so much faith. Good on the team. No one said anything. I think that's the key. One of my least favorite things when pugging keys, and you guys know I pug a lot, and I've seen this so many times, is the moment one mistake is made, someone they feel the urge to say something. And it's never productive, right? So the other day I was doing a key where we sat in queue waiting on a tank for a while, and no tank was queuing. And the key holder was a Unholy Death Knight who had a deserter penalty on. So we all kind of joined a deserter group, and we all kind of knew what we were getting into, right? We sat in queue for a long time, and just no tanks were queuing up. So he said, "I'm gonna tank," and we said, "Well, do you know how to tank? Like, I'm fine with it." He was like, "Nope, never tanked before." And we were like, "Okay, if you think you can do it, like, sure, it's just Blood Death Knight. How hard can it be, right?" Famous last words. He runs in, dies to the first pool, like chain dies. I'm talking like unbelievably chain dying, right? And then he just sits there AFK as the rest of us die a couple times. And he says, LOL. And then he throws up an abandon vote. And then just AFKs. We didn't abandon, so he just AFK'd for like 4 minutes. Finally, we convinced him to keep playing again. And we slammed the rest of the key, no problems. Except he did die one more time on the pool that tanks always die on. It was Skyreach, by the way, of course. But tanks always die on the pool where, like, right after you kill the first boss, you go up those little tiny stairs, you know? He did die on that pool. I am going to defensive here as this essence starts to... maybe not. Now I will. But he said, or he died one other time. He just didn't know what he was doing as a tank and got killed by the first tank buster he came across. I don't know. It's always like when someone says something, you know what I mean? Like if you make a mistake and then someone's just like, no healer, GG. It's just like, what's the point? You're just trying to create like a little tiff, you know what I mean? I hate when people do that. But notice in this group, the difference is that these pugs are like very mature, and they're just like, okay, we had a bad bout, but like we recovered pretty nicely. Like this group clearly knows what they're doing. We just had like an unfortunate little chain of events, you know what I mean? But hey, a very good book was written on that same exact subject. Have a stasis stored up. Dude, Evoker is actually kind of fun. There. I said it. I said it. You know what? By golly, I meant it. It's one of those specs that I just wish I was better at. And I feel like in order for me to fully get better at Evoker, I need to raid with it. So I know it's like a completely different beast in raid. I just need to get some reps in it. And I feel like then I would gain like much more of an understanding of the spec and like the rhythm of it and stuff. And like I can do these keys fine, but I just know there's ways that I could be optimizing. Okay, I was ready to rescue him out of the tree, but okay, we didn't need it. Transference is about to fall off. Okay, you know what? We're making it through. Look, with 239, I can't really complain with how the key goes. All I can really do is just do my best and hope that it's good enough, you know. Ooh, those guys opening with 50% of our tank's health is scary. That chunks, man. So we did pull. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's so
Only
much
the
damage all at
strongest
once. What?
survive.
Oh god, that really hurt. That like rocked me, dude. I know I got the bleed on, but what was that other pop of damage? The pop of damage came at the same time. I didn't know. I think I panicked there. I didn't know if I should did I just lust? Didn't know what button to press first, you know what I mean? Like when you're so panicked you don't know if you should dispel or pop a cooldown, pop a defensive, press a spot heal, like you just don't know what to press first, you know? That's what I just went through. Oh man, am I getting bolted up? I think that's... As long as they're going to the tank. Okay with that, we can external the tank and be fine. Tank's also eating void bashes, whatever that is. Nice. Okay, not super clean. I also just used my bleed remove. Oh! That's a long line! Yeah, we know from recent history that these guys are going to chunk our tank up, but... Fine, I might send Zephyr here. I need to get this off. I need to press that, it's going to bother me. Ugh. I guess I have rewind. Oh god, I just need reps on this character, dude. It's just a play problem at this point. Like I know it's me just being bad. I know there's a way. Like it makes me so annoyed. Like knowing there's a way I could have saved the mage there, I just didn't. I do think like I kind of panic when I start to see so many things grayed out. You know what I mean? But that could be better. We also, yeah, I was about to say, I think we send Lust here. Let's farm echoes. So what I'm gonna do, try to get some echoes by just spamming Living Flame. Saving my defensive for the bleed. Yikes. Okay, we need, hey, alter time and mirror images and your 2 stacks of your defensive. They're very good, I promise. We could be using those buttons. Letting him leech himself up. Saving my defensive for when I get marked. Go and send a Dream Breath. Control Anomaly. Get him topped up. We got Overload going off. Who has the bleed? Luckily it's the Death Knight. They are tanky enough to where he is A-okay. Oh! We had that Overload have an orb, I guess? That took a lot harder than I was expecting. I have Stasis. What am I going to do with it? I don't have many things good to store into a Stasis right now. Okay, Stasis. We're gonna... Oh god, I got marked again. Am I dead? Time dilation last second. I think that saved me. Ugh. Goodness gracious, man. I didn't have any spot heals. All I had was a Chrono Flame, and it couldn't be enough. It wouldn't have mattered. Do we live? Oh, I barely didn't walk into this little orb here. The Dread Screech went off. On Zephyr. Live. We recover. That's the theme of this group, apparently, is we recover. Oh my goodness, that was so much harder than it needed to be. Holy.
The obstacles between
This is not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. About time I managed to catch a stream. What's up, Mama? I like the name. Mama? It sounds like how Hank, I think is his name, from King of the Hill, how he would like refer to his mom. Mama? Okay, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was like, I'm watching this guy, make sure I don't step in his range, but this is gonna be probably unlivable. I don't have a defensive. Uh-oh. Okay, it's Chrono Flame time. I popped, what's it called? Tip the scales, and we're just gonna send, okay, now I have a defensive. Woo! I keep forgetting Dream Breath is like much more of like a upfront heal nowadays than I'm used to. I keep sending it like just to have the hot out, and that's not how you should play it, really. My stasis just ended. Get rid of that bleed. Send him Merethras. I'm gonna get Dream Breath. Have Temporal Anomaly, have him Merethras on the back burner. I think I play better when I just announce what I'm thinking. I know it gets annoying when I do that. I don't have anything for that. The mage did get targeted. I do have time dilation. Okay. I need to remember my warp is mitigation too. It's only 3 seconds though. It's a very tight window. Okay, do I have any mage food? I do not. I have Rewind. I have Zephyr. I'm getting stuck into a wall. Okay, let's go and Dream Breath. We did not pull any destroyers, that's good. I still think if we pull at like a normal pace, we're still on track to time. The timer might get a little tight, but I still think we're okay. Which is crazy with how this key's gone. But we have to play very cleanly. We have some very brutal pulls coming up, and I really want to have stasis for when we fall downstairs. I don't know which way our tank is going to go around the room. If he goes left, that means that we have a very scary pull first. And we honestly just have to be prepared for that, you know what I mean? Okay. Hey, let's not
Your survival
get bolted
wasn't necessary.
on cooldown. Why can't I release? Oh no. Really? 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 Oh my goodness. I mean, we just got pelted by bolts there. Like, ridiculously pelted. I need to decline this. Okay, we're back. Is this still timeable? It's timeable if we one-phase last boss. That's so brutal, dude. That is so brutal. But I mean, we open that pool, I get bolted down to like 10% health, and just immediately die to a tick. Well, the Void Caller did tick, but I also did get bolted there. Looks timeable to you? Okay, well if it's timeable to Genical, it's timeable. Let's get that off of our bars. Eruption on me and the Demon Hunter. Do I need to defense of this? I probably do. I don't. Good altar time from the mage, so he's a lot tankier than he looks. About to heal all that. Well, he could pop it. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, we're okay. We got this. This is the sloppiest key. If we time this, I'm buying a lottery ticket tonight. I don't know. I feel like this is just like the most unlikely timeable key. But these pugs are still in it, dude. The heart on these guys is insane. Also, the DPS on these guys is wild too. These guys are doing phenomenal. Getting bolted. They pop defensive. Man, I was dead if I hadn't seen that. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay. The Void Infusion. Oh, the Void Infusion just trucks me. I am so bad at this game, it's not even funny. It is not even funny. I couldn't even, I mean, there are so many ways that I could have lived. If I would have time dilation, I'm pretty sure I lived there. I had to charge. I wonder if I had this charge. I bet I did. There are so many ways that I could have lived that. I just thought I could raw heal it, and I definitely should have popped something. Oh my god. Okay, I am selling. I am selling so hard. I need to remember, I am much squishier than I think I am, and I already think I'm super squishy. Okay. Okay, as long as we clean it up. Focus up. We can one-phase boss and maybe time it. I don't know. What infusion on the Demon Hunter. Might need to pull all levers together. Yeah, that death was 1,000,000,000% my fault. I mean, obviously it was my fault. It couldn't have been anyone else's fault, but man, it's like one of those where it's like you could have prevented a death. Those are the worst, you know. Like when you had the tool, the tool was there, and you just didn't. You chose not to use it because you thought you could live. Those are so obnoxious. Okay, that is not ideal now. Got out time dilation, but now I need to pocket heal him a bit. Use energy loop, get some mana back before the boss. We have full mana, but just to make sure we have it exactly full. Okay, I am terrified of this boss. I'm terrified of everything while I play this character. I am just not good at this spec, but you know what? We can fake it. Screw it. I'm so good with this spec. Let's spread these echoes. Why am I not believing in myself? That's mistake number one, right? Mass Void Infusion. It's okay. We can heal that easy. Look at this. Easy healing. Oh my gosh. Who is this guy? We have Temporal Anomalies out and have hella echoes ready. Let's spread these echoes. I think I'm in a defensive... Not even worried. Ooh. Zephyr. Okay, we live. Get that off my screen. Oh my goodness. I'm terrified. But that was an orb death, though. Like, just gonna defensive that. Huge Taco Bell gong. I appreciate you getting some use out of that, Vicar. Okay. That's a Taco Bell gong. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad on this character. Ah, it's so frustrating. I wish I was good. I wish I was good at this game. I wish I was better at Evoker. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so bad at this character. Okay, what was I doing? What was I thinking? What was going through my mind? I was like really focused on trying to locate everyone, so I was about to Dream Breath, and I was thinking like through, I need a Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, and Reversion. Healer's 239. Means nothing when we hit. I'm saying we, it's me included, my orbs. Like, pointing out my item level now is, like, so pointless. It's not an item level thing. Like, yeah, it's making it so much harder, but, like, it really is just the fact that I am not practiced. We're rotting out, too? You rotted after I died. What? I died. Live until I wasn't. Look, I'm playing horribly, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Is that an invis from the mage? Is that how that works? And greater. See, like, look at that. Like, we just got hit by an orb. Also, why did my Pete's defensive history just fade away? Okay, maybe that's what it takes. Maybe the competitor in me needs to be insulted in order to play well. Sure, whatever I need to tell myself, we take. Is it worth it to drop these? Probably not. Like, respectfully, look, I know I'm playing this last stretch of this dungeon very poorly, and I did get hit by an orb, but I don't think the rest of the dungeon had anything to do with that, if I'm being honest. Where's Mage? Right next to me. What do I have here? I have Zephyr. That's kind of it, though. Okay, hold on. I had the mighty combo. I need to have more faith in those 3 buttons together, man. That is crazy. Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly into your Murtha's Blessing is absolutely insane healing. Like, that is filthy. So here, this Mass Void Infusion, you know what I'm going to do? Hit the Wombo. But look at that. We're fine. But now, see, this is the problem. It's like, now we have more to deal with, though. Kind of don't have much. Yeah, boss dead. We're fine. We are fine. Yeah, like, they're the only 2 deaths that we had on the last attempt was to orbs, right? Like, the mage got hit by orbs, he died, and then I got hit by orbs, I died, and then we wiped. So I don't know. I don't know. How'd you get invited? It's my key. No one invited me. Hey, if you don't get invited to parties, throw them, okay? Oh no, there goes my stasis. Okay, this boss is... If those last few bosses were hard, this one's gonna be even harder. But luckily we aren't pressured to one phase. I need to feel comfortable also spamming Living Flames for healing on this boss.
This entity must die.
Incoming!
Pop warp. Brother, though, like, use it offensive, goodness. Like, they can flame me for my healing. I'm okay with that, but, like, only if they've used defensives and done what they can to not die and stuff, like, which has not happened. He says he almost dies not pressing an offensive. Oh my goodness. I wish my Pete's didn't stop working on him. I know he had stuff. He's a mage. He had like plenty of stuff. Oh yeah, we were just turbo dying now. it's go time. We don't have one of our DPS. I don't have to hit the scales. That is okay. We definitely should have lusted. Oh, we've already lusted. That's awkward. That's very awkward. Okay, what cooldowns do I have? I have Zephyr, double time dilation. I have Rewind, which is the panic button. Oof, that hurt. We gotta Zephyr this. Oh. God, this boss is crazy, dude. Okay, there's a mage defensive.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
So I feel like we would have wiped here in the long run, anyways. I mean, I'm trying, okay, but I fully know that this is just my worst healer by a good bit too. Like my second place is like Disc Priest. Well, to be fair, I haven't played Disc Priest any this season. Still gotta play some Disc Priest. Need to lust the burn phase, not on pool. Angry LB heals, but I do think so, but like, I think it's just because I'm focused, you know what I mean? We did? Did we? I feel like it. We did? Oh. Was I sated? I might have been sated. I don't know. We got this. We got this. I believe. I believe. I wish my Pete's was showing. Like I want y'all to like look. In my defense, I want you guys to pay attention to defensives on health bars. They are few and far between. I'll tell you that. My character was like AFK. I was pressing so many buttons, just panicking. Like, why isn't anything happening? Okay. Now, alter time down. Good to see it. Oh, he died. Okay. How do we recover from this? How do we recover from this? God, that chunks, man. Two charges my defensive ready. Moving into the AMZ. Popping an offensive. We're fine. We are fine. I believe. Combo. my gosh, we're like, I just looked up, the boss is almost dead. Come on, come on, I believe. I believe. Okay, we're breaking them all. Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. So it could have been done all along. I just suck at this game. We know this though. As long as we're all on the same page, I'm bad at Pres Evoker. Okay, we have room to improve. We have room, it's so sad that I still got IO for that. Like, that is sad. Watch me also get gear.
The void is a force of
Jinxed it.
Of
I definitely do
shadows are
use a bonus loot roll. What did I get? I got a ring, dude. That's pretty big. I don't think this ring's crazy, but we take that. Oh my god, that's a massive upgrade. So we have a two-hand. I do think I use until we can craft. And I have a ring.
There will be choices to make. And
that was rough from the start. I mean, that was just a rough key all around, though. Like, look, I get it. I did not heal well, especially the second half of the dungeon. I did not. I made so many mistakes. But I do think the whole group was making, like, similar mistakes and stuff. It's just that I was squishy enough to be punished further. You know what I mean? Back to Mistweaver, I know, right? There's way too much build-up to do steady healing. They need to make it less complicated. The thing is, they have, you know what I mean? I was running low on defenses from the start. Was just a rough key. Def not easy. Def not an easy one to take. 239 healer 2. I hate the nerfs of this place. It's just rough, yeah. We killed it though. If we act like we timed it, then we timed it. Not looking forward to my group pushing 20s. Y'all, I'll be honest. Over the weekend I just got resilient 18s on my monk. And I'm just like slowly climbing. I guess I'm spending like weekends and like, I guess like Tuesdays to push keys on my monk and stuff. And I got resilient 18, but I'll be totally real. This dungeon, we didn't have an Evoker and we didn't have a Paladin. We didn't have like any off healing. So it was like basically just me healing. We might have had an Aug Evoker actually. I don't know. I don't remember the comp fully, but I just remember thinking like, wow, we had no off healing, no like bonus support. This boss, this specific boss, this final one, was so hard to heal as a Mistweaver on an 18. And I'm thinking like, man, I'm like eventually gonna be pushing 20s and stuff. Like, it's gonna be rough. Rough. Oh well, nah, don't worry about it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Dude, this dungeon is brutal to heal, man. Brutal to heal. But what do y'all think? I want some input. Like, I know I play bad, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts about it. Like, what are some ways that I could have improved? I know, like, being more aggressive with my defensives is good. There's a lot of utility that I just sat on for the whole dungeon. Like, I know I did not press tip the scales often enough, and that's, like, a big piece of this build, is you just have to send it. Like, it gives you so much power. I could have been better with my CC. I don't think I, like, stunned or did any, like, meaningful stuns or knocks this dungeon, which I did die to multiple bolts. So there is some things that I could have done to save that. I also died a couple times with my defensives and my externals up. So once again, just being more aggressive with those things. I also think I really need a lot more reps with just like that base little rotation, the whole like Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marithras, like that. I need to get that like drilled into my skull. Like I don't even need to think about it because there was so much time that I wasted just sitting there thinking. And you can't really do that, especially in seat, and especially when you're under geared, you know what I mean? What do you guys think? I know that wasn't like I said, that was not my best performance, but that's like, this is like step one. That's how I see this key, is I kind of do still want to post this as the key of like of the day or whatever, because I do think I learned a lot from it. There are some moments where I know I was making excuses and stuff, like, but a lot of it was like I was just mad at myself for what I was excusing, you know what I mean? Tip gives your abilities faster recharge, yeah, 100%. So keeping tip on scale is like pinnacle of what I need to work on. So I need to get rid of this, the history here because it was blocking it. And I need to find a way to add a glow to, where's the history? Hide. Retrace scale. There's a thing that you can like turn off history. Disable history tray. There we go. That was covering that whole thing. But yeah, like I said, there's so much to work on. I still want to post that because, like I said, I think it's good to post fails, especially if there's some things that you can learn about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, some packs, honestly, some packs just felt like insurmountable. Like some of those pools, even that final boss, there were moments where I was like, oh god, we're about to wipe again. And I would like live at 2% health and like somehow bounce my health back up. Which is a testament to what, like, the true strength of Evoker. It has it in it. It's just that I need to build up that within me, you know what I mean? I need to learn this spec like in and out if I want to be pushing 15s and stuff. Let's see. One small tip with Prez is that your stasis Marithras don't use the Marithras buff. So if you stasis Dream Breath Temporal Marithras, you still have a Marithras charge after. Oh yeah. I think I know what you mean. Kind of like if you like Nature Swiftness before train or Convoke or something. So I can like do 2 rapid fire Marithras is kind of what you're saying. But so do Dream Breaths within stasis grant you Marithras? I guess I could test that actually. So let's just like Verdant Embrace, Temporal Anomaly, Dream Breath, and that's gonna give us Marithras, right? So I'm gonna use that Marithras. Now I'm gonna unleash the stasis. And I think it also granted me a Marithras, like for free, right? Wasn't that from the Dream Breath? So I could use that too to gain more Marithras. If I don't use... So in my stasis, how I've been doing is I've been trying to stasis Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Marithras. But what I could do, which I think would be better, is so I could press stasis, Dream Breath, Temporal Anomaly, Verdant Embrace, and then I can, outside of that stasis, like, so I just stored those 3 spells, then I can press the Marithras that came from pressing Dream Breath. So that's one Marithras that I'm getting use from. And then when I unleash the stasis, I could do like fish for a Marithras, press Marithras, unleash the stasis, use the free Marithras, Dream Breath Marithras. Like, you can do some crazy bursts. It's starting to come together. It'll all be in here soon. I just need more reps. Like I said, I have not played this spec. Are the friendly nameplates an add-on? Yeah, they are Dander's frames. Highly recommend. It's very, very good. They need to fix the void collars, dude. They were chunking. Man, I hit the second worst bonus roll I could have gotten. Already had mythic hand. That happened on one of my characters. The only mythic piece I had was pants, and I hit mythic pants. I'm like, are you kidding me? Serious? Come on now. Oh, man, that one, honestly, that one was, we knew what we were signing up for. This key was gonna be brutal. It was gonna put me through the ringer, and it was gonna expose my weaknesses, but that is why we did it. And I think I came out better on the other end. And I appreciate you guys for sitting through it with me. Honestly, y'all are troopers just alongside myself. I know it's not as entertaining to watch, like when you watch a streamer, it's so much more fun to watch them like nail it, right? But I think it's also important for me to be transparent and show like, hey, I don't always nail it, especially on this character. But look at that upgrade, dude. Up to 244. 244. But I definitely think I walked away learning a lot. You're also super low eye level for a 13 seat too. Yeah, I mean, I won't disagree there. I definitely am. This was brutal. But I still think I could have played it a lot better. We probably still would have wiped at certain points, but I definitely could have prevented some of those, at least some of the wipes. Maybe not some of the deaths and stuff, but like some of the wipes I could have prevented. You got 2 pieces. I got a weapon, and then I rerolled and got a ring. So we slammed the ring. God, this character is still missing so many pieces. All of my characters are missing wrist and hands. What is it about the season? Why are there no wrist and hands, dude? It's like this dungeon only. This is the only one that gives you wrists and hands. Okay, we need one more 10. One more 10. What's our lowest IO one? Magister's Terrace or Windrunner Spiral. Let's try to get Magisters in. I don't think I've done a single Magister's Terrace this entire week. Carrying a Fyrand. Okay. 10. Let's just put like 10 Magisters. 10 mag. Okay. Relax 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Rat Monday. That's our key. That's the one we want. All right. Come on, team. Put me in. You re-rolled hands. Everyone's crafting wrists. Yeah. Super relaxed. And hey, they don't know what they're signing up for. Truly, truly. But having come out from that 13, I definitely feel more confident going into the 10. Are you doing this challenge full natty? Okay. What counts as full natty? What counts as full natty? Do you mean like without crafting or anything? Because I have been crafting. So I usually do this challenge without crafting. Like in the past, I've done all healers to 3k without crafting. But I came to the conclusion, since they added in the reroll tokens, and since Mythic Gear is just going to be more abundant, all that crafting would do is just like speed us up a little bit. It's not going to like change the outcome. It's just going to accelerate the outcome, right? No streamer binnies. So like no one's like sent me any gold or anything. Every now and then someone will sneak into our key, and I think there our tank snuck in. But no, we're doing like, it's pugs. Like I'm getting flamed like a pug, like. But yeah, like I said, every now and then, like, someone will sneak in. And if it's like a homework key, like, if I've already timed a 10, and my character's, like, well past where I was, and, like, I just need, like, a key for the week, I'll, like, let someone, like, you know, I'm not going to say no, you know what I mean, to that. Like, if... But, like, when I try the 15s, they're going to be raw pugged. Like, just, hey, whoever signs up gets in, let's go. Like, we're going ham on it. Where are we going? We're going to Magisters, right? Hey, I realized, I don't know what add-on this is, but maybe one of you guys knows. Apparently, I got an add-on at some point. That is, if I hover over... What? Sneak in? See what I mean? Like, I can't stop you guys from sneaking in. Someone just queued up to this key. Like, I can't stop that, right? That seems fun, because I'm sure you could get it done... Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, I could literally get some guildies in. Like, I have... Like, these two guildies keep wanting to run keys with me. I have Rob, and then... I guess he's not on Soup. He's one of the Death Knights in my guild now. They want to run keys with me. They want to be in all these keys and stuff. I'm like, no, I just want the pug experience. Like, let's just get it done. Okay, but what add-on is this? I can just click the thing here. Bigwigs. It's Bigwigs. Okay, I don't think I ever knew that it did that. But like, I have guildies that they do want. Like, we could slam it, right? Like, I know I can do a 15 if I have like people that I trust and can communicate with and stuff, like, but I think it's more fun this way. Like, doing it natty is the fun way. Okay, we definitely need to repair after that. Oh, only 18. I must have already repaired. It's Keystone loot or maybe Plumber. Really big. It said Bigwig's teleport. Maybe it's like a certain extension in Bigwigs that I just didn't know I had. You see there? I'm pointing at my monitor like you can see, but it's up and to the right. You see the little orange Dragon Ball thing? Bigwig's teleport. I met my team doing pugs at 16. Very cool. I think at 16s are where I met the people that I want to push keys with, but they haven't logged on in a minute. I haven't seen them online, so I think they all gave up. Which is the hard part about trying to push, is like, really it's like scheduling. You're just finding people on. You know what I mean? Finding tanks, man. I agree, Slapion. Better content running full natty. Enjoying it. Checked out that brew from the other day. He was parsing Grays in 15s, and I wonder he was permadead. Fought him reroller with 0 sense of class. Yeah, he was... You can tell he's turned on Iota stream a time or two, you know. It's still my fault though. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I could have played that key a lot better. Also, you missed it. I kind of announced what I think went wrong. Turns out that I had cloth pants on that entire dungeon. So yeah, it could have done a lot better. I don't know what happened to my cast there. But yeah, this 10 is about to be a breeze compared to the 13. You know, I say that. And then we're about to get trucked. Getting bolted. Okay, got kicked. Okay, we got 2 demon hunters. That's gonna confuse me. Am I the only one that gets confused when you have like 2 of a spec, like just trying to find which one's which? Oh. They meant it when they said carrying a friend. Okay. Our tank was top damage there.
Message for me. I'm afraid you'll have to incapacitate the guards.
A gift of power.
Yeesh. Oh, we're definitely supposed to lust here. There you go. There's a late lust. Sorry, team. Go crazy. Do good things with it. Get the scales. I need to add a glow to that. I'm remembering. So one of my viewers made like a little add-on that is literally just like pasting a picture of a glowing, kind of. It's more in-depth than that, but it's literally like pasting a picture of a glowing icon on top of the icon, you know what I mean? And I need to see how he made that, or see if I can like tweak it and add spells to it, because he was watching me play Holy Priest and saying that like I just keep forgetting to press Prayer of Mending, and that I just need to get my old glow back on it. He's like, oh, I can make that for you. So he sent me a little add-on for that. So I need to hit him up and be like, hey, like I don't want you to have to do this for every character, but could you show me how you did it, or you show me how to add spells to it? That would help me play a lot, you know. Alright, oh, did we get the book?
How I've missed this
Get the
library.
book back the book.
But we can't afford to linger here.
It was a fun key though. Hey, Ceiling Panda. Yeah, Ceiling Panda's the GOAT. Ceiling Panda is the person that made the add-on. So Ceiling Panda, if you heard my pleas, like I said, I don't want you to have to do any more than you've already done. I just want to know, like, is there a thing that I can do to go in and like add a spell or something, you know? I don't want to pull these mobs. Okay, I missed too. Oops. Wide. Wide. Oh, well. Portal Demon pulled. Yep.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
My bad. When I want to learn to use a spell, I just put it on the bars like 8 times. Honestly, wait, where am I? Oh, I was so turned around. Put it on your bars 8 times. That is hilarious. Honestly, just make an action bar that is just that spell and have it like center of your screen. That is so good. I mean, it's the new glow, right? That's so good though. I should try that.
A gift of
I'm so glad that we didn't come out here into a smash. That would have sucked. Alright. We had a butt pull situation go awry. Is they okay? Wait, hold on. Get gripped. This is a dungeon, man. This is a dungeon. You overuse it. What do you overuse? The button that you put on a bunch of buttons? Or what? The routing for this place is nuts. Yeah, this dungeon is like really annoying. Like it is tight. Like you have to squeeze through and stuff. Kind of needlessly too, you know. Oh man, the butt pulling is unreal here. I don't even think he knew he did it either. This is crazy, man. We knew what we signed up for though. I think the title of this group was like carrying a friend or something.
A gift of power.
One of the groups of all time, for sure. I don't have a knock. Just awkwardly standing in the middle, that's all I can do. Well, I could fire deep breath it. No. I can deep breath these guys. Go and get a temporal anomaly down just in case. Let's go ahead and I just turned on my sound. Let's stun them. Very nice. Very little damage. Okay, so I already know that pack is going to get butt pulled. We've seen many butt pulls come out of these demon hunters already, and I just know for a fact. There's a ton of spots you are forced to fight, and overpulling those areas is better than trying to squeeze out freebies in other spots. Yeah, 100%. Overuse the buttons a few times to remind my brain. That's usually how I do things. Is how I like to learn a new spec for, like, from the ground up, Lansy. Is I'll start with like 3 buttons. So, like if I were trying to learn Mistweaver from the ground up, like say I had never tried it before, I would maybe like read a guide and say like what's like the most important spells in your rotation. Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Okay, boom, let's go. So I would like start with just those 3 and like do a dungeon and just like really get the rhythm of those 3 down. And then in my next dungeon, I'd be like, okay, what else can I add in here? Spinning Crane Kick. Let's try that one. I see a lot of people using that, and like I've been watching the streamer play, and that's like all he presses, right? So I'll keybind that. So then I do the next dungeon. I only have 4 buttons keybound. I'm like, hey, what's next? I should probably add like a spot heal, okay? So let's add Vivify in there. You know what I mean? Like that's how I learn new specs like every time. Is I work it like 1 button at a time, and it forces me to kind of do that, Lansy, where when I add a new button in, I have to play. Like I fixate on pressing that button correctly, you know. And it is a good way to learn. I don't know how I didn't get knocked back there. There must be like a fly or something that I get bumped into. There's no like stairs or ledges. I don't know. Might have just found a secret spot. Okay. I was afraid of the butt pulls on this boss, but we make it out alive. We're good.
A gift of
And we have scary pulls ahead. Oh my god, that romp was hilarious because I had just breathed or knocked or whatever my thing's called. I had just knocked that same exact area back. So we both missed in the same exact way. That was so good. Darkness, we can also stun these guys. I'm gonna do, yeah, we just overlap stuns. Just one shot them. We're fine, I believe. Very nice. Our 10 stack just fell off. Ooh, I like that para. We do need a kick over there though. Oh. God, this hallway's gonna be an absolute nightmare. It always is, but I feel like this situation that we're in right now is gonna make it a little harder.
a gift of power.
So, Bisca Demon is the carry. The friend of the other demon hunter that we're carrying, maybe? I don't really know who all's in the group, but live, Bisca Demon, live! Okay, on the final boss, I'm gonna cover this guy's little quadrant area. gonna stasis this fool. I'll rewind for the next. Maybe I should do it the other way around. No, we're just gonna store a bunch of spells into the stasis, so let's go ahead and stasis. Gonna have Mirthras lined up for the next one. I'll have Temporal. Actually, let's go ahead and send that. Kind of crazy that you can proc Essence Burst twice in the same spell. Like, that is kind of nutty.
My power is transcendent.
Okay, I have Stasis to send here. I'm so confused. Okay. Did they get marked by that last one? I'm just gonna defensive here. My stasis just got blown into the wind. Okay. Honestly, we probably should lust here, right? I think we just lust boss. Okay. So I have big damage for the boss lined up, I guess. Yeah, see, like, I'm at that level where, like, I can make 10s look easier to heal. You know what I mean? But then going into 13 seat was a test, and I think I failed the test pretty handily.
Restrain him. I'll take care of these shields.
A gift of power.
Oh, we have lust. Sorry, team. That's me. Sorry. God, I'm so bad at clicking lust. Oh my goodness. Am I the only person? Like, do y'all watch, like, does anyone watch any other content creators that don't play lust classes try to play a lust class? Is it this bad? Am I the only person that forgets that button? Because God, it's so bad. Okay, I'm saving rewind for the pack outside. Pick me up.
Help me remove the wards around the Sinister.
Yeah. Took me a few tries. Did not even know Evoker has lust. How would you know watching me? You know what I mean? Good afternoon, beautiful. I'm 5-0 today. Hopefully you're having a good one. Very nice to hear. Nice. What have you been playing? I guess who have you been playing? That is awesome. 5-0. I remember there was one day where it was still Smite 1. I went 13-0 as Osiris solo. I was just on it that day. And I was rank 2 on that. It was like right once they implemented the whole like character leaderboards. I was rank 2 on the leaderboards. Man, I tweeted at Smite Pro League. I said, who's looking for a new solo laner? I'm on the market, like all this stuff. Like, it was just a good day. Like, there was no need for me to feel that cocky that day, but I was a kid. I was like a teenager. But I still remember that day, dude. I was crushing it as Osiris. Oh, we pulled this guy. I did not even notice. Oh my goodness. Sitting here just like throwing limit flames. I'm like, wait, why darkness? I didn't even notice the giant purple guy in my face. Oh my goodness.
My power is transcendent.
Luckily I had rewind.
Share.
Okay, we live. Been running Sylv. I just IGL the game for free wins. IGL. I've got legs. Oh my god, what is IGL? But no, so I've seen a lot of people like Sylv's aspect. I haven't honestly, with how much I play Sylv, you would think I've played his aspect. In-game leader. Ah, that makes way too much sense. I've got leg. I like mine better. We're about to get feared, so. Actually, I can do one of these. I miss the days when the spec just did infinite damage. Those days were pretty fun. I like mine better. I've got legs is so much better. Some people just need some time, someone to make calls. Yeah, 100%. Especially as a Sylv, you can just call who you're plucking or like look through a pluck through this wall, like be ready for it. Like makes it much easier. Dude, I popped off that last night. Could you not hear me in game, dude? I was talking so much smack. I'm not gonna lie. So we played a game of Smite, and if you don't know, you don't need to know. Okay, there's a character called Aphrodite that normally, think of her as like a healer. She's not even a mage, okay? But she's classified in game as a mage, okay? What happened was I picked her in mid, which is where you're supposed to put your mages, right? And someone in our game was like, oh, we have an Afro mid, like we're just not gonna have any damage, like it's already GG, it's a wrap, you know? Started saying all this, and I queued up my mic, but I think my mic wasn't working, so he couldn't hear any of it, and I was like, dude, like, it's fine, just play the game, like, we're fine, trust me. I think what did I go? I went like 24-4, dude. I popped off. I was like literally just hiding on the enemy side of the map, just waiting for them to walk out of spawn and just like killing them out of spawn. Like I was doing so much damage. Like, I don't know. I think I have that in me. I have the MOBA mindset. I think once someone talks smack to me is when I like start to play well. And I need to start using that. Maybe I should start throwing early in keys. Hear me out. Big brain here. And you just start like literally selling the key in the first few pools, which I already kind of do most of the time, and then get flamed, and then that way I heal good the rest of the pool, or the rest of the dungeon. I think that's actually big brain tech. Huge brain tech. We were live for so long in the jungle. Dude, we killed them at least 3 times at 40 HP. Ah, brutal. Oh yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one time, dude. I took a couple clips. I don't think they captured the essence, but dude, we were unkillable. So I was Afro. Like I said, she's a healer, but she can literally, like, right now, if you build her in a certain way, she can absolutely one-shot, right? So me and Knights, we were playing Smite. He was playing Hercules, which is just this big dumb dude that does so much damage, like way too much damage, right? I was linked to him, basically healing him. And we were just running around in the jungle, both of us just like taking turns one-shotting whoever we saw first. Like, so stupid. So stupid. And we literally just sat in their side of the map for like, I don't even know how long. I could have had a whole podcast episode play with how long we just lived. We were both like literally dead. Like on death's door with no health left. And we just killed them all, like back to back. Oh, I thought that was the different mechanic. I was flying into my guy. Okay, I have my buttons saved for this phase. With five plicate. Okay. Gonna spread some echoes. For the next poop in the grass thing, I'm going to Verdant Embrace. Well, I guess I can just Verdant Embrace this one. I kind of go to the middle here. That way my Blossom hits more people. I have stasis ready. Okay, let's go in stasis. Temporal anomaly, avert embrace. And a dream breath. It'll give me a Marithras to work with, and then I'll have a Marithras coming out of when I pop the stasis. Neuralink, go. That was so good, thanks. Yo, what's up on my tree? Oh man, you missed it. I'm gonna post it as a video earlier, but we did a 13 Seed of the Triumvirate as a very undergeared Prez Evoker, and you probably know that Prez is my worst healer by a large margin, like a very large margin. And it showed. It definitely was. It was a very good experiment to expose how poorly I was playing. It was definitely a good experiment. But I'll post it as a video. I'll edit it down to kind of like, I don't know, showcase stuff. But Small World, I work on that game. It says caps locking, no shot. Dude, I spent my entire like college years applying to high res and stuff. You work on Smite. You work on Smite. I want to know more about that. Me and Knights here in Twitch chat, we have played Smite for over a decade. I have befriended a lot of the pros that have moved to WoW. So like I've befriended like PBM and Venenu and all them, like because they play WoW now. And they're like, dude, I saw your Mistweaver video. I'm like, that's such a weird way that worlds cross, you know what I mean? But yeah, we've played for like since I started playing like right after the beta stopped and like the game actually came out. So I didn't play the beta, but I played basically since then. And Knights, I think he started before me. Like maybe he started season 1, maybe I started season 2. I think is kind of where we're at. But yeah, dude, hit us up, dude. I want to talk to you about Smite too. We love Smite. We live and breathe Smite. When I'm not playing this game, I'm probably wasting way too much time playing Smite. PBM was always a WoW guy. We would play back in BFA. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see him stream WoW now. I'm like, I try to raid them. I haven't seen Venenu on since like the War Within, but I did some keys with Venenu for a bit. Yeah, we absolutely love Smite. Like, it has shaped my entire. I've legitimately like almost wasted my 20s in Smite, legit. Well, at least like 18 through 25, and then now we play WoW. So, dude, that is sick. What if you don't mind me asking, what role? How long? Like, give me some beats. You work on Smite 2. That is so sick. All right. If we'll have stasis, we will be a-okay.
A gift of
We can get some damage off. Go and do stasis. We both got heal absorb bombed there. That was really bad timing, but luckily I already had I kind of sent all those spells into full health bars just to have stasis stored up beforehand, and I'm kind of glad I did that. I was thinking this was a mistake, pressing stasis way too early, but no, it actually worked out very well. I'm a designer in Smite 2 right now. Been working on Smite in different capacities since 2015. Dang, that is crazy. That is 2015 is when I graduated high school, which is about when I started playing. That is insane, Caps Lock. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. That is like insane. Okay, we need to find the guy that we're carrying his friend. So it's this demon hunter. Looks like they're kind of like staying close to each other. So I'm just gonna hang back. We have Lust. I need to send it. Okay. Okay, I opened very poorly there, but we're back. But hey, if you ever need someone to like be a face in front of a camera, caps locking, you can tell the rest of the team you know a guy. I'll tell you that much. I will champion that game until I fall over. Oh, I am not targeting the boss. I was sending all those living flames into myself. Oops. Okay, we have stasis. Go and jam it. Ooh. He unleashed his orbs right on top of me. I think I had like 1 second left in my defensive. Oof. Good thing I have rewind. We're fine. We are fine. We had the soak hit the ground. Oof. Did he get hit by orbs there? What happened? Very confusing. Very confusing. Yeah, that got kind of sketchy at the end. Hey, we actually got some IO for that. Oh yeah, because this was the only 2 I had left. Do we need a bonus roll here? Thing is, like, this character's so undergeared that like I could bonus roll almost any dungeon and get something going. Hello, I'm on our stream for Titan Talk updates pretty often nowadays too. Really? Dude, that is insane. That's cool. That's around when I started game dev too. Yeah, Ceiling Panda. Okay, caps lock. If you want if y'all are looking for anyone, I don't know what he is capable of. I just know that if you ask him to do it, he can do it. The guy is unreal. So if y'all need connections, hey, connect. Ceiling Panda is your guy. Game dev. Like, literally, any day, I'll be like, ah, man, I wish there was an add-on that did this. And Ceiling Panda's like, give me, like, 2 minutes and has it cooked up. So, like, yeah, if y'all need... I don't know if Ceiling Panda would want to... I don't know if that would work, but I know Ceiling Panda could do what you asked him to do, if that's what... If you're looking for a connection. Okay, should I bonus roll? Should I bonus roll? Let's see, what could we get? We could get a helm, which I could use. Get a one-hand, which should help me craft an offhand. Can we get hands, though? We really want hands and wrists. Which this dungeon has neither. I think I'll hold off. Dude, that is awesome caps locking. Please, hit me up on Discord. That would be sick. Like, I just want to talk. That is so cool. Bonus everything? I don't think so. I think I want a bonus where I at least have a chance to hit the 2 golden pieces. The pieces that I can't get anywhere. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm going to get enough crests on all my characters to be able to craft those plus a weapon plus all of it. You know what I mean? Add on whom? I missed it. I was saying Ceiling Panda is your guy. I was saying y'all 2 should connect because you know what you're doing about game dev. I said if I ever need like if I'm ever like, man, I wish there was an add-on that does this, you're like, give me 2 seconds. Like, hold my beer, and then you have it. So I'm just saying, dude, if Smite's looking for a new dev, I would love if Smite had Ceiling Panda working on it. That'd be sick, dude. Smite would be much better off for it if that's even possible, so. But yeah, hit me up on Discord. That is really cool. We just went through some hiring. Not sure we're looking... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. You worked for Mojang, really? Oh, yeah, I knew that. You told me that when you first joined the channel. That is crazy. Is that how you say it? That's how, like, we say it, but I'm pretty sure we say it incorrectly, right? Bonus everything. I had an 8 out of 10 chance to get something I wanted from Seat and hit one of the 2. I know, right? That's how it always works, though. That is always how it works. Ooh, what is this? What is this flag? That banner. That's cool. I want it. How do I get that for my house? That is so cute.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Okay, guys, there comes a time when the stream must end. I just unplugged something. Was it my microphone? It was not. Okay, so we're good. I don't know what just unplugged. But there comes a time when the stream must come to an end. I'm about to go absolutely smoke some fools at some Magic the Gathering. They're having a modern tournament. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, Ceiling Panda, if you move, you'd be close to me. We would just be a few hours away from each other. No, I'm just kidding. That would be sick, though. That'd be sick. But, like I said, stream's got to come to an end. We absolutely blasted this week. 2 of my healers have 2 mythic slots. 2 plus 10 slots. The rest of them, the other 4, have all 8 keys done. So what is that? Quick maths. That's 48 keys done across all the healers. We slammed it today. Or not today. This week. I can't find my shoe. Guys, hey, that does just mean you'll get with that. Yeah, it's bad luck protection. You're getting the bad luck out of the way so the vault looks so good. But guys, I'm going to go smoke some fools at some Magic the Gathering. I appreciate you so much. You saved your streak. Apparently on my tree, apparently you can pull up the VOD day of. So if you miss my stream by like a few hours, you can pull up the VOD and it's supposed to maintain your streak. Which, Ceiling Panda, I know we had lost your streak at one point, right? Or maybe it wasn't Ceiling Panda. Who was it? It was Zarkin. Zarkin, we had lost their streak. But guys, I appreciate you so much. I'm so excited for the vault. Gonna get some juice out of the vault tomorrow, so very, very excited. But I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I will see you guys. Good luck in the vault, but I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next stream. Caps locking, hit me up on Discord. Knights, you're beautiful. Everyone else is like just handsome, very handsome. Let's go ahead and raid another streamer though. Send the love to someone. That would be very much appreciative. Hopefully Casty's streaming. I keep trying to catch his stream because I think you guys love when when we raid Casty. He's just he's brand new to streaming and he's super chill, like so chill. And it's just fun raiding someone who is like newer to streaming. Come on, Casty, be live. He is. He's streaming to 2 viewers. Let's send him some love. Let's stick around for a bit. Ask him about his stream. Ask him about his Holy Priest Gaming. He is on Mistweaver. No, he's on Evoker. Okay, so we're jumping from one Evoker to probably a better Evoker. But let's go show some love to Casty. He is super chill, super chill. Let's go. Let's do it. Start raid. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out in another streamer stream. Y'all are amazing. It's a really good way to just like show a community and stuff. So I very much appreciate you guys hanging around for this. I talked to him though. He's really chill, really fun. I think you guys will like him. All right, I'm clicking the button.